Huh? Say that again.
What is it with this fucking whatever you're in?
I can't hear you. It's very low.
Hold on.
Alright. Yeah, when Billy goes live, we can go to Billy's. It'll be, yeah.
What is it with these people in your little community over there that they talk a bunch of nonsense, but they can never show it?
Oh no, they actually, at the side chat, they're actually having a good conversation. Talk about tattoos.
Are they? Okay, so it sounds
yeah,
cool.
they're talking about tattoos.
Oh, okay. Why don't you come up and show it? I showed you.
No, they are. Oh, Billy's. Billy's gonna go live.
Who the fuck is Billy? Alright.
Yeah, Billy. I'll drop the link. Yeah, he's gonna go live. We're gonna go to him.
That could work. Yeah, everybody portal over there. I don't know if I don't think they're gonna want me there though. So.
Yeah, no, don't be silly. He actually said it on there.
Really?
Yeah, he said it. He actually said it to go over there.
Billy, you want me to?
Yeah, he does panels. He's really cool. I think once you get to know him, it's actually cool. Yeah, I joined this panel yesterday. Me and Wolfie were on his panel. It's quite cool.
Okay, that could work, I guess.
Yeah, I've just dropped this link at the bottom.
I'm getting on my computer right now quickly. So.
Alright.
I'm back home.
Alright, no problem.
Let me disconnect. Should be in Japan. Yeah, Japan that over there.
Japan. I want to go to Japan. I'd love to go to Japan.
Japan doesn't have garbage cans somehow, and there's no litter anywhere.
Yeah, but one thing I like about it, it's very clean, isn't it? They're very strict.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what I like about it. I'd love to try the different foods there. The thing is, they do unique stuff. That's what I like.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's just move this out of the way. And then I've got... Yeah, let me know if you got because I put it in the side chat. Wait, give me a second. I'll drop it again. Yeah, I dropped it again. Patrick dropped it as well. He dropped his chat. Yeah, he's live now. Alright, so I'm gonna come there. Yeah, I really want to go. I would love to go to Japan. Oh my god, I want to try their food because I know they do different kind of food.
Have you ever had real ramen before?
Yeah, I have had ramen before.
No, but the real ramen.
Well, the real, no.
Okay.
Okay, I have dropped this link at the bottom. This type of Billy here.
I see your videos. The first video that popped in 3 months ago. Stop simping social media by simping YouTube.
Can you see it?
Hashtag raw. Yeah, I'll grab it. Hold on.
Alright, Billy Hayden. Yeah, William Hayden. Okay, no problem, only fools. No
When
problem.
You put two different links in there. Which one do I?
Oh no, that's his live stream. That's the same one. Yeah, that's just one's his live stream and one's his channel. So it's the same thing. But I just put his channel on.
William Hayden.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there. Yeah, that's the one.
I guess Bill. I guess William is the nickname for William is Bill, right? Baker Bill.
All right, good night, guys. I'm gonna go do Billy's stuff. I'll probably just chill there. The side chat.
Alright, yeah. Well, there's no link. Tell fucking Bill to drop the fucking link, yeah?
Oh, no, he will drop the link. You can go there. He'll do it. He'll do that. Oh, you're so welcome, Patrick. Yeah, he'll drop the link when you go there. You won't mind.
Oh, yeah, I'll type right now. Link with a question mark.
Yeah.
Link.
Yeah, just say the link and then I can just end my stream then. You're so welcome, Patrick. Anytime. Yeah, it's been really fun. I've had so much fun here, guys, with you.
Well, I don't know what happened before, right?
Yeah, sorry about that. It was just probably a misunderstanding and everyone's just you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, okay, really.
It happens, But did you get the link on Billy Share?
Yeah, I got it. I dropped it.
Alright, cool. Then I'm going to end my stream now.
Alright, everybody, take care. Thank you.
Alright, take care. Alright, no problem. Take care. Alright, let's put this one on. Yeah. Do this. Problem, Patrick.
Give me a second. Time is it, anyways? 8:58. Who is Caged Reality? Gotti's the only one I know that just, well, usually he doesn't put no fucking punctuation on it. He just says link. All right. Dougie's on his way home. He was just in Denver, Colorado.
Want premium beef that lasts for years? Prepper Beef's freeze-dried steaks and strips keep their flavor for over a decade. Premium, high-quality, delicious beef. Visit prepperbeef.com. Enter promo code natural25 for 25% off your first purchase. prepperbeef.com.
For more than 35 years, Fisher Houses have been there for military and veteran families, saving more than $610 million. The foundation is on the road to building 100 military houses across the country and overseas. Learn more at fisherhouse.org.
He's outside the Capitol Jewish Museum in Maine, has been indicted on federal hate crime charges. The indictment also includes information which would allow the
Hate that
Justice
fucker when it
Department
does
to
that.
potentially pursue the death penalty against Elias Rodriguez.
I'll have my screenshot thing on. All I got to do is just move the phone and it takes a fucking picture.
Lashinsky and Sarah Milgram a week before Lashinsky planned to propose to Milgram.
Two people on the brink of beginning their life had hopes and dreams that were never realized because a cold-blooded murderer made a decision to shoot them.
Rodriguez also faces federal murder and other charges. He's in court on Friday. The University of Maryland College Park chapter of Students for Justice in Palestine is getting $100,000 from the university as part of a legal settlement approved today by Maryland's Board of Public Works. The group sued the school after it revoked the permit for a vigil for Palestinians killed in the war with Israel on the October 7th anniversary. The students said the university was censoring speech. The university's police chief said people had threatened violence and he didn't think he could adequately secure the event. Part of the settlement will pay the group's legal fees. A 28-year-old Army sergeant accused of opening fire at Georgia's Fort Worth school this morning, injuring 5 colleagues. Brigadier General John Lubis says Cornelius Radford used a personal handgun to shoot 5 soldiers before others tackled him.
Brave soldiers who immediately intervened and subdued the shooter. These soldiers, without a doubt, prevented further casualties.
He was taken into custody. The wounded soldiers are in stable condition.
And all are expected to recover.
They're interviewing Radford in hope to learn the motive for the shooting. The D.C. police union responding to President Trump's latest threat of a federal takeover of the city following the beating of Doge star by attempted carjackers.
We think that the federal government and the President of Congress should be using their leverage over the D.C. government to get them to fund
Policies that can accountability for different levels of crime communities, especially for juveniles. And executive order.
stars of the DC Beautiful Bill Task Force.
The federal government, you can start to stop commenting on it. I hope you encourage people to be open-minded about taking it.
A new arrest in a Montgomery County cold case murder from 1995. This week, police arrested Amir Jalil Ali and charged him with murder in connection with the fatal shooting of his then-girlfriend, 24-year-old DC police officer Dina Campbell. He told police someone had broken into their White Oak apartment and he found Campbell shot to death. A murder charge filed that year was dropped, but Detective Paula Hamill says now, thanks to advances in DNA and additional interviews that were done that maybe weren't done initially, additional information that we learned from coworkers and friends, including one colleague who said that Ali told him Campbell was having an affair with another officer and he would kill them both. Hamill says Campbell's mother is dead, but she spoke to his father yesterday. And the only words that he could get after. Traffic and weather next.
This is the story breaking right now.
Fox One is coming soon, which means soon you can be there live for all the biggest moments. And witness history as it's made.
It's not about me. It's about just human spaceflight program. It's our national goals.
Get all of your news, sports, and entertainment for the side of audio now, streaming live on August the 21st. Fox One.
I see ya. I gotta roll a joint, everybody.
What does my future hold? The thing is, there's no right answer, only your answer. Your friendships, experiences, and purpose. It's all your choice. So what will you choose? As you make choices about the future, the military can be a resource for information to help bring a fulfilling path into focus. A public service message from the Department of Defense. To learn more, visit today'smilitary.com.
Life is a workout. Smooth Tennessee is helping power through. Whether you're crushing morning miles or sprinting through back-to-back meets, give your body the energy, protein, and power it needs to help you conquer your goals. Only at Smooth King.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems, like snoring, aches and pains, hot sleep, or even an old saggy mattress that can keep you up at night. And our sleep experts have the advantage and know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. You now get a king bed for a clean price, plus a free adjustable base with select mattresses. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Stitching supplies, just where the website for details.
Here's Michelle Murray from the Perfect Cleaning Traffic Center.
In the district, an accident reported now on 24th Street at Cave Street Northwest and on 4th Street at Pennsylvania Avenue, also in Northwest. Earlier accident at DC 295 clear, but it is still some work on 211th Street Bridge and Eastern Avenue. Southbound 295 is slow from South Capitol Street heading to the Beltway and on the Beltway. The earlier accident after Braddock Road on the outer loop cleared, but traffic still jammed up from the Little River Turnpike. And in Silver Spring, the ramp from the outer loop to go onto East and West Van University Boulevard still closed due to the falling tree. Now from GirlsGreatPair.com, the WNAL Storm Watch forecast.
Shower activity mainly south and east of DC will wind down as we head towards sunset, and that will give way to clearer skies overnight and temperatures falling to the 60s. Sunnier skies Thursday with highs reaching the lower 80s. I'm 7 News meteorologist Mark Pena in the First Alert Weather Center.
Right now, 7:08 in Washington. I'm Heather Curtis on WMAL.
On 105.9 FM and streaming worldwide on the WMAL app. Mark Levin. Once again made contact with their leader
here, our number, 877-381-3811, 877-381-3811. First of all, happy birthday to my wife, Julie. Fantastic lady, really. And I thank her for everything she does in support of yours truly. Very lucky. He calls himself yours truly because he listens to me. 45 minutes ago that On Power is #1 nonfiction on the New York Times bestseller list. That's always thanks to you. I'm sure they're always grinding their teeth over there. But that, again, is thanks to you. I think those of you who pre-ordered the book, those of you who are acquiring the book now, you're really desirous of helping to save the country and promote ideas, pass them on to your kids and other people. It's just so important that you're the kind of citizens you are, the kind of patriots that you are. None of this would be possible. It really takes a team effort. It really does. All of us together. All of us together. Well, I still have access to a microphone. I think these national town hall meetings are crucially important. Crucially. And I want to thank you all who have embraced the book and the substance in the book, and I know it'll be very, very useful to you, to all of us. To all of us. And that's the goal. It's the goal when I sit down and write something. It's the goal when we communicate with each other and communicate with others. Crucially important. The individuals, 5 of whom were shot at Fort Stewart, Georgia, several hours ago, and their families, we wish them all the best. We really don't know a whole lot about this, the suspect, but more importantly, the victims. So our hearts go out to them and their family. You know, you're on a military base. It's a very big military base. A lot of people know each other and so forth, and your mission is the same. Your oath is the same. You have your family members with you, people sacrifice, and you don't expect this to happen. So we want to wish all those families all the best. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we spent a lot of time talking about gerrymandering. Gerrymandering goes back to the early 1800s. It's named after Governor Gerry in Massachusetts. The Democrats have been much more successful and vicious in gerrymandering than Republicans. Massachusetts doesn't have a single Republican representative in the House of Representatives, not one. Something truly wrong with that. Maryland has 8 representatives, 1 Republican representative. Something is truly wrong with that. Illinois has 17 representatives, 3 of whom are Republicans. Everybody points to their map, how preposterous it is. And there's the governor, a bloated, stupid-looking man who inherited a fortune, bought his way into power, signed the most outrageous gerrymandering in the whole country. And that's
Zen and Wolfie were up here
what
yesterday.
the Democrats from Texas escaped to complain about gerrymandering.
They graced my chat.
And he cheers them on.
I'm very grateful.
They think you're stupid. They think you don't know. California, 52 congressional seats. 43 are Democrats.
Right there, pal.
Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. In New York, 19 Democrats, 7 Republicans. Now, in none of these states, as blue as they are they so blue as to have no Republican representatives or so few Republican representatives? So they've gerrymandered these blue states to Democrats. Maybe they can squeeze a few more Republicans out. Maybe not. And then, of course, they started with a base that was totally bastardized by the Census Bureau, as we talked about last night. They made mathematical errors, don't you know, as Hans von Spakovsky pointed out in his great piece a few years back at the Heritage Foundation, that it was outrageous. It cost the Republicans about 5 seats.
But to hear these Democrats, to hear what they're saying is so over the top, so outrageous. You wonder why people, seriously, people are violent, even take up arms in politics today? Just listen to the language. Listen to this language.
Zenny, take a break. Relax
State
for.
Representative from Texas,
I'm not going
Yolanda
anywhere.
Jones, on the Don Lemon show today.
Lay down for 20
which means
minutes if
nobody
you
heard
want.
it.
Take a
Don
break.
Lemon is a moron. That's why he's no longer even on cable TV. I
You've
don't
been
even
at
think
it
he's
all
even
day,
on
Zenny.
airport radar. He's on nobody's radar. But I want you to listen to this nut job. And of course, Don Lemon doesn't push back. Listen to this nut job. Cut one, go.
And then integration happened and everybody thought they accept us. They don't accept us. They're showing us who they are. We should believe them. And we better have the courage to stand up. Otherwise, we will fall for anything. And in this country, we will be defeated, deported. I mean, we will lose all of our rights.
What is she talking about? So black people will be defeated, deported, and lose all their rights because of gerrymandering? So it's race, when it has absolutely nothing to do with race. Zero. Go ahead.
It can't happen. It can. And I will liken this to the Holocaust.
I gotta get a haircut.
How did the Holocaust happen? How was somebody in a position to kill all their people? Well, good people remain silent.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, I get so sick of these damnable politicians who sit there and these words just trickle off their lips this way. They keep talking about the Holocaust and Hitler. The Holocaust and Hitler. They compare it to gerrymandering. I mean, folks, they don't support Israel, these leftists. They support the enemy. And yet they keep talking about the Holocaust in Israel. They don't mean it. Look how fast she says it. Doesn't even slow down. What happened in the Holocaust?
Zenny's in charge in my side chat. She's the boss.
And what happens to them?
By the way, let me say
Don't
this to
fuck
our
with
friend
Miss
Nikki
Fearless. Don't fuck with that person. Not
I
going to
don't
be
know
good
what you're
for you.
thinking these days. I don't know what you're saying these days. I just see these little clips.
That's one of my angels.
Has somebody said Israel's never
I'm
wrong
very
and you're not allowed to
protective of my
criticize
angels.
Israel? Does she read the newspaper? Does she
They
watch
pretty
TV?
much
Does
can
she
do
listen to
whatever
the
they
radio?
want.
Does she listen to her friends Tucker and Bannon and the rest of them? What do you mean you're not allowed to criticize?
So watch out, because Rusty's the best one.
Israel's criticized all the time. Israel's criticized by
You don't
Israelis
stand a
all the
chance, Vader.
That's not the
You
issue.
don't.
America's criticized
You
all
don't
the time.
stand
America's
a
criticized
chance.
by Americans all the time. That's not the
Capitulate,
issue.
Vader, or die.
We're not talking about criticizing Israel.
You've met your
We're
match,
talking
Vader.
about questioning the very
You're not
existence
destroying
of the state
anybody.
of Israel and the survivability of its people. That's what people like me are speaking out
You're
against.
just a fly,
Not criticisms
Vader.
against Israel.
And I'm going to whack you with this motherfucker.
I mean, how ridiculous. And these people who talk like this, give platforms to people who aren't just criticizing Israel.
Israel.
They're attacking its very existence.
About you, Rom Whippermantle. Where are you fucktards at? Why don't you
I'll
fuckers
be
come
the
up
truth
here? I
teller
dare you.
around here. I'm going to keep an eye on this. I've about had it up to here. They don't talk about any other country on the face of the earth this way. None. None. Why is that?
Right there, Vader. Let me see you grab my neck.
Anyway, let's go on. Not with her. Let's go to Elisa Slotnick, Democrat, Michigan. This woman ran as a moderate Democrat. She's no moderate Democrat. She voted against any support for Israel whatsoever. In other words, voted against the existence of Israel. Because, of course, Israel is facing enemies that are very well armed, that have all kinds of weaponry, and, of course, are terrorists. That's the bottom line. That's the point. That's the point.
Shoe fly, don't bother
Listen to
me.
her.
Shoe fly,
And this is a
don't
so-called
bother
Jew.
me. Shoe fly, don't
She's
bother
decided
me.
That's what it takes to be a
I
Democrat.
don't want no
It's like
company.
listening to this guy Shapiro, the governor there, and the things that he's saying. To be a Democrat, you really have to come out and hate Israel. You understand, Megan? It's not about criticizing Israel. It's about detesting Israel. Go ahead.
I'm going to urge and encourage blue states like a California or a Chicago or a Illinois, to do the same thing. I don't want to.
Illinois already did the same thing, moron. And California did the same thing a long time ago, moron. In fact, California changed its voting system to this ranked voting system, like New York City did, to ensure as best as they can.
People like
that only
pushing buttons.
That only Democrats will get elected in many of these districts. Go ahead.
I want the country to have a completely nonpartisan drawing of the lines based
There
on
will never be a completely nonpartisan drawing of the lines. Perhaps you've never heard of the Constitution of the United States that leaves this to the states. Then I hear, well, let's leave it to experts. We leave nothing to experts. They're the worst. The worst. You see where these impartial, objective judges have brought us, that the Democrats...
You do what you want, Zenny. I can't.
Wingers for life.
I can't stop him from posting.
No, I don't think so. Go ahead.
But if they're going to do that and go nuclear, so am I.
Oh, aren't you a sweetheart? Aren't you clever?
What is going on, Billy Hayden?
Shh, I'm listening to the news.
They picked the two states, two of which are the worst, California and Illinois. Then you got this guy Pritzker, who signed the law in 2021 to turn the
Better behave,
congressional districts
fucker.
like a pretzel.
Don't be
in the
sticky.
state
If
of
you got to
Illinois.
pick your
So
nose,
it's
turn your
14-3.
camera off. That includes your
It's
ass, too.
outrageous in that state.
You got to pick your ass, turn your camera. We don't want to know when you're
Pritzker,
picking
of
your
all
ass,
places, of
all right?
course. And this is why
We know
Bill
everybody
Curtis
picks
is
their
back to
asses
the
and their noses. We all do it,
because he's monotonous.
right, kiddos? How you doing, kiddos?
I'm doing good. How you doing? It's my day off today.
Is Linda glad you're home? Are you being good to her?
Yeah, I am.
You better. I'll kick your fucking ass if you don't treat her right.
Yeah. She's at work right now. I have the day off.
And there he's talking to Pritzker.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It is taking voting rights away from black and brown people. They're literally obliterating districts.
No, yes, the whole thing is racist because we all know Republicans are racist and Democrats are not, right? Isn't that it? You know, a lot of the fighting that goes over gerrymandering seats in blue states is Democrat versus Democrat, white Democrat versus black or Hispanic Democrat. And these white left-wing Democrats, much like Pritzker, they don't like to lose their power. They don't like to lose their seats. Now, Pritzker has really done nothing. He inherited billions. And he signed one of the most outrageous gerrymander laws, according to the experts, who are nonpartisan, of course, in the country. Go ahead.
The Voting Rights Act. So this is going to end up in court. But the Texas House Democrats are trying to stop them from doing it. They're in Illinois to protect all of the people in the country.
Where'd you go, kiddos?
Protect the whole country.
I turned that down, kiddos.
That's what Democrats do. They protect the whole. Just listen to the language of these people. Let's take a little break from the insane. We'll be right back.
Yes, if you see a Vader account, ban it. Don't even just ban the motherfucker. Ban every account he comes in here with. Everyone. Sick of you, Vader. You better fucking stay behind your computer and stay home, you punk motherfucker. Quit harassing Zenny and Wolfie. Just ban him. If I'm not looking and he posts, ban that motherfucker. I want to listen to the news. Or try, anyway. I like to know what's going on in the world. I guess we had another shooting somewheres. Democrats fucking inciting riots. Did you know it's against the law to incite a riot? Yeah, you can go to jail a long time.
That's ethls.com/talk. Dates may vary. Build monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Yep, ban every one of his fucking accounts he comes in with. And we'll see how many he does. I bought walnuts and pecans for my chipmunk. This chipmunk's gonna love me. I'm gonna get up in the morning, sit out on the porch before daylight. When daylight comes, that little motherfucker is gonna be coming. He'll crawl right up on my lap. He'll fucking jump right on me. I'm pretty sure he's got a family going. I'm waiting to see other chipmunks. They pretty much got rid of all the stray cats around here. There's another place in town. This woman feeds those cats, but it's like on the other side of the river. So they actually have to cross a bridge to get here. Oh, he did? Good. Because I'm sick of him, Rusty. I'm sick of that punk motherfucker. That motherfucker runs hate stream after hate stream after hate stream. Now, he claims I'm a troll and this and that. Well, I like that troll, and that's a good troll. I'd rather not know who it is. No, I want to know who you are. I have a right to know who you are. You're not going to come in my fucking chat unknown and fucking try to fucking rage havoc. It's not going to happen. Now, if it's one of my wrenches or one of my friends doing it, that's different. It's somebody I trust, Yeah, DA, I timed you out at Zenny's chat. You punk motherfucker. Hello.
How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm new.
You're new, eh? Well, welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's in the back? Are you a vet?
Yes, I'm a veteran.
Well, thank you for getting. You seen action?
Yeah, I was in the Navy all through the 80s till 1992. I come out of the Navy in July of 91. So I was in the Navy. Yeah, I was in the Navy from September of 80 to July of 91.
So you've seen action, huh?
I was on a ship at sea when but I get the awards for it. The ship does. Yeah, the first Gulf War. Yeah.
You're out there, huh? Okay.
I'm a veteran of the first Gulf War, yes. I'm also a veteran of the Cold War because I rode FBM submarines, missile boats.
Oh, wow.
That's what I did. Fed the crew. I fed the crew.
You're the cook?
Yeah, I was a cook on submarines. Yeah.
Oh, you're the cook. You're in the... Okay.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
We have quite a few veterans here. They're in my chat. A couple of them, anyways.
Some blow people up for random people for money that we never met before.
What's that?
They tried drafting me too. You heard? Yeah, they tried drafting me.
When? How old are you? You're not old enough to be. They don't do. They draft
in high school. Actually, they go to lower income areas over here. When I was a kid.
Who are you talking about, Cage? Who's they?
Yeah, I'm Cage. But yeah, I realized, I don't want to put my skills to go fucking kill people, which I can get paid for. Apparently, get over there. So
Which say that again? I can't.
Yeah, I'm saying that I never fell for the trap. All right.
What trap?
Look into it,
fell for what trap? What are you talking about?
Killing random innocent people for no reason. Yeah.
Who's killing random innocent people for no reason?
The U.S. government.
The U.S. government. And why do you believe that?
Because it's true. It's not a belief.
What do you mean it's true? Show us the evidence.
Who's
Who's killing who randomly? What
Where?
You want to see the fucking evidence or what?
Come on.
All right, I know it has nothing to do with you. Thank you for.
Where's your source on this? Where is our military killing people?
Where aren't they killing people? That's probably an easier question. to
No,
answer.
that's a non-answer. Cage, you can't play this game with me, boy.
You can't
This
play
isn't
this fucking
Zenny's
game,
chat.
boy.
I'm not going to sit here and comment.
Yes, Drill Sergeant. Yeah. Yes, Drill Sergeant. Fuck out of here, buddy.
So you're up here making fun of veterans.
No, I'm not. They're good people that, you know,
regime that wants to kill us, our president, you get nuclear weapons. Don't tell us, oh, we're not allowed to criticize Israel. We know who you are and we know what you are. You got that? We're not stupid. We criticize the United States. Hell, in your own family, you criticize each other. It's the way you criticize and what you're criticizing people for. Now, these phony influencers that are so narcissistic, they give themselves the name influencers. They influence nobody. They mostly talk to each other. They are liars and they're deceivers.
You need to get closer to your microwave
They need hits.
or microphone. Microwave. I'm so fucking high right now. I don't even know what I'm doing.
I'm not trying to, you know, bro, you know, that's slavery and that, I mean, I'm not trying to put you down or anything. You know, well done. Thank you.
And you worked hard for your savings. Now it's
All right, Cage. I'll let you make an ass of yourself. Go ahead. I had your volume turned down. Nobody could hear what you're saying because you're so far away from your microphone.
Oh, you turn my volume down. Look at
Hold
this.
on a second. Hold on a second.
no,
You
no,
want to
no.
have a conversation? Let me finish my thought, and then you can talk. Okay? Is that okay with you?
Yeah, I'm all ears here, buddy.
All right. Well, you know, when you speak, you know, kind of get close to the microphone. You don't need to yell and speak clearly. Now go ahead. I want you to explain to the veterans in my chat what Americans from the government are just indiscriminately killing people around the world.
Well, they use these veterans. Thank you for
Who's they? Now answer my question, please.
Okay. You want to hear it?
Yeah, I want names of Americans who work for the government who's indiscriminately killing people around the world. Who are you talking about?
It's just like, okay, we're playing chess, right? You got the pawns on the board. You got a knight.
No,
you got a fucking
you're not going to obfuscate with me, Cage.
No, I'm not obfuscating anything.
Yes, you are.
All
Yes,
right,
you
so
are.
how
Did you just call me a fucking idiot? Did you just call me a fucking idiot?
Yeah, I did.
And why would you do that?
Because you're an idiot.
All right. See you later.
The president making the announcement from the Oval Office where he announced Apple would be increasing its investment in U.S. manufacturing by an additional $100 billion over the next 4 years. The president also saying the Army.
You're a lying bastard, and you were lying over at Zenny's.
Georgia's Fort Stewart this morning will
be prosecuted to the
You're owls because you showed the
General
thing.
John Lewis believes 28-year-old Sergeant Cornelius Radford used a personal handgun to shoot the 5 soldiers.
L. Love Scott, I don't need your fucking advice ever who the fuck you are, all right? So we'll just do that number right there. There. Fuck you, you moron. You're probably the guy who was just up on my panel because that's what you guys do. It's easy to troll somebody when you're on the panel.
You can make them real.
In the side chat.
Give a child back their childhood. Even change the way they feel. Every single one.
Sorry, Cage, it's not going to work over here.
Because when we come together, hope and joy will shine. Wishes need stars.
That motherfucker just, you hear him? I banned you, by the way. You can use a different account if you want.
You don't understand. I know.
You probably won't get back up here tonight, Cage. Fuck you, punk. Your owls, go back to Wiggins chat. That's the owls account. That guy right there.
With a captive audience of one.
Yeah, it is. I know it is.
She never will.
He gave himself away today by showing his owl.
Feels. We're the March of Dimes.
It's that simple.
Find out how we can help you have a healthier baby at March of
Go
Dimes.
tend to your pot plants. The few that you have. That ain't shit.
75 years of research, 75 years of
I'm fucking surrounded by pot growers.
75 years of freedom.
This is 75 years of the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
Sorry, not working. Guess what?
The Sean Ryan Show presents Peak Points. Get timeless inspiration from the very best of the Sean Ryan Show.
September 11th happens. What is the first thing that went through your head?
Your best hope is, well, Zenny doesn't have a wrench. She can't unban you, but one of her close friends does have a wrench, and he or she can unban you. Or any of the others. There's actually two of her close friends here. One's Lisa, and the other one's Rusty. They both have wrenches.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry.
They're not going to sit here and insult
For
veterans.
pizza, stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah.
It's not happening.
Pizza sounds good. Baldwin
That's
Street.
Owls, by the way, everybody. I'm telling you, that's who that is right there.
Two things at once.
He finally let the cat out of the bag.
Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org.
They think they're smart.
You by the
You
National Highway
fucking
Traffic Safety
younger
Administration.
generation, you motherfuckers, you don't know what stress is. Duh, I get paid to go kill people.
And grab a ticket today for your chance at a massive win. Currently over $300 million. Good luck, New York. Please play responsibly.
The United States Soccer Federation presents the U.S. Soccer Podcast.
This is why we wanted to do this show, a chance to show people a little bit behind the curtain.
Never miss a game.
I still got a tiny vestige of whatever
Never miss a
the
moment.
pollen.
Men's national team gave me an ulcer.
I don't think I had a virus.
Playing soccer, and we got
I think it was the
the
pollen.
Minus the ulcers, obviously.
But I don't know how you can leave not being a bigger fan.
The U.S. Soccer Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Making sense of your world.
I guarantee you that guy's kissing Wiggins' ass.
5.9 WMAL.
This is a major wake-up call.
Making sense of the news.
I want to demonstrate to you, my beloved audience, who is smart.
Yeah, I love Rush's music. That was on board when I went to
I
see.
want to demonstrate to you that these people who say we're just questioning Israel, we're not allowed to criticize them. We'll be called anti-Semites if we do. They're liars. They're not just questioning Israel. They oppose Israel, even as it fights for its own survival. They opposed our support for Israel. They opposed any action taken against Iran and the nuclear weapons.
If I acted like that toward my elders and my parents seen me do that,
The Marxists, the Islamists.
they wouldn't want me back in the house. My father would say, oh yeah, my mother would,
You
oh
know
yeah.
book number one.
I didn't act like that towards my
I
elders.
want you to listen to this. Starts at page 28. Today, the Democrat Party's designs on the independence of the Supreme Court, including increasing its numbers to install additional hand-picked ideologues who share its revulsion of constitutional constraints and limitations,
Especially in the American
activist
Indian
judges and
culture. All the tribes, they respected their elders.
Albeit the gravest in this moment of what I will call the
Amish.
deconstitutionalization of America. Inasmuch
They
as
respect their
the law
elders.
is about the distribution and application of power. Fundamentally,
These
the
guys are brought
Constitution
up
constrains
from
the
single
power
parent
of the parliament,
families,
and therefore
and they're not taught
it's
respect.
Well, Mark, what does this have to do with anything? Stick with me. Israel is a prime example of a judicial.
I guarantee you that
tyranny.
fucking
A nation
Cage
that is
guy,
run by a relative handful of
if he does
lawyers,
have a father, he's a
Supreme Court
deadbeat
justices.
motherfucker.
The cancer of judicial tyranny has metastasized to the point where its government can no longer be legitimately or accurately described as a parliamentary democracy. Israel was established without a constitution or like system. This is the crack through which its Supreme Court seized for itself the power to essentially make the nation's laws and supplant the elected governmental branches. Separation of powers there is a fiction. The court is a power unto itself with literally no bounds. It always has a say, if it chooses, on matters wholly legislative or executive, and its say is final. In essence, Israel's highest court sits as an oligarchy, or perhaps more accurately, an ideological Politburo, high above all governmental and societal institutions, where it even selects many of its own members and whatever issues wishes to adjudicate. Want to hear more?
Rusty, if you see Will Durant's account, you have permission to use the wrench. You want to ban the motherfucker? Go ahead.
Israel's Supreme Court is created.
Fuck you, Will Durant, you punk motherfucker.
But only by other judges.
You're one chicken shit motherfucker, Will Durant. That's why you live at your mother's house.
Even if the citizen is not personally.
Ah, you go on other panels. I don't want him showing up. Ah. That fucker wants daughter. Thinks he gets all the bitches. Fuck you, Eric Hostetler, you punk motherfucker. Right there, boy. Right there, Eric. And you fucking know, Eric.
And I point out,
you're
Israel
a fucking
can more
punk.
accurately be described as a judicial oligarchy rather than a healthy, functioning democracy. Incredibly,
I just kicked your little friend there.
Elected parliament, the Knesset,
Will Durant.
modestly reign
You
in
ain't no Will Durant.
Overruled by the Supreme Court itself. Hence, there are no effective means for the public through its elected representatives.
It's late over where Zen is.
Course of their government.
Holy shit.
Apparently, at least for
well, not too late, but she's been up for fucking all day.
Left, and for whom the Supreme Court delivers policy results.
Went live early this morning.
Is the means that justifies the end. Now, Mr. Producer, does that sound like a criticism? They have a judicial oligarchy in Israel that gets stronger and stronger and stronger, undermining its parliament, its Knesset, undermining its elected government, the Netanyahu government. There is a huge divide in that country over this issue. And there's a lot to criticize. That is different from bringing on anti-Semites and Jew haters, from bringing on Holocaust deniers, from going in political bed with them, if you will, and then to tell us you can't criticize Israel. Screw you. You certainly can. Just as you can criticize our own country, and the Democrats in our country, and the judiciary in our country. That's not what we're talking about. Not in the least. No person is above criticism. No government is above criticism. No state is above criticism. If you're going to hang out with anti-Semites, if you're going to platform anti-Semites, don't tell me and my millions of people in my audience and the tens of millions of people in this country that you just want to ask questions.
Listen.
And then when you ask questions,
if this steak was between Dougie and me, you'd lose.
Nobody.
There you go, Gotti.
But if you're a Jew hater,
look at the price on that motherfucker.
Anti-Semite, or you don't believe in the survivability of Israel, you're not asking questions. You're taking a position. And you can defend it. It's perfectly fine. That will be your legacy. That'll be on your epitaph. There's plenty of video, plenty of audio. Do it. Do it. Stay out of the closet. Don't go back in. We know who you are, all of you. It's okay. It's okay that you reveal yourself. Better than hide and then pretend otherwise. You should feel free to criticize whomever you want. I do. And I do it a lot.
Yesterday's the anniversary. My father died on the 5th of August, 1998.
Here's my book. Now #1 New York Times bestseller. From attacking the negative power of concentrated power. The United States judiciary, the Israeli judiciary. Even worse than the United States judiciary.
My father was pretty rough on me growing
horrendous.
up. Yeah.
The Israeli left. Contemptible.
My grandfather was too.
That's different.
It's not Robert J. See, this is what I'm talking. People, you don't even know. It's not Jay. Howard Stern show.
Which is also our effort to survive.
It's Robert A. My father's middle name is Allen. Robert Allen Hayden.
When it comes to
there.
President Trump.
My mother's maiden name is Johnson.
These very same people.
Very English.
The very same people.
Just the
Who
name.
want to be seen in Mar-a-Lago. Who want to be seen at rallies with President Trump when he was running. Who want to be seen at UFC events with President Trump.
A lot of Haydens where I live.
At the State of the Union.
It's a fucking big family. It is.
Stabbing him in the back. not because of some earnest disagreement, respectfully delivered.
I have relatives buried here, and
Their supposed
they
God.
died in like
And he's
1840.
abandoned MAGA, the man who created. He's abandoned them. That they are more pure than he is. No, they're not. They're nuts. They're crazy asses. They don't represent anybody. Nothing. They seem to think if they get a certain number of subscriptions, a certain
I
number
bought
of clicks
ice
and
cream.
hits,
I have chocolate and vanilla,
But they're God's
French
gift.
vanilla at that.
and this will eventually be their downfall.
What makes it French? They put egg
This
yolk
will
in it.
eventually be their downfall. They actually start to believe they're both
Ice
right.
cream is a custard when you put egg in it.
Now, from time to time, I will have to do this, and I will continue to do this for the sake of audiences all over the world. Conservative audiences were built first and foremost by conservative.
Hey,
talk radio.
Spunky, where is
There's some very, very
what's
great
that
people
fucking handle he
who began
had
this
there?
business. We get no attention whatsoever, especially
fucking
from the phony.
Whale Dick Nachos. Where is he? Where's Whale Dick Nachos
Great
at?
Rush
I
Limbaugh.
laughed so hard when Rocky brought that up that night when you guys were up
Looking for
here.
And here's the funny thing: one of my closest best friends.
You still haven't explained
this
that
state of
there,
Israel.
fucking
You
Justin
love
Boyle.
Netanyahu. They were
Rocky
very,
brought up
very
that
close.
handle and you fucking flew away like a hummingbird.
Very close friends. He would be standing with me. He would be standing with you.
Whale
He'd be
Dick
standing with the
Nachos.
President of the
I
United
cloned that
States. He'd be
fucker a
standing
long
with the
time
Prime
ago.
Minister. He would be mocking
I
us for what they are.
Hey Spunky, I've had your boyfriend figured out for about 6 years now.
I mean, we have real enemies to fight, ladies and gentlemen. Real enemies.
We do have real
We have
enemies
the
to fight.
Marxists and the Islamists who've joined forces.
Yeah, I'd
They're
be
in our
beside
midst.
myself.
They're the
People that I
enemy
met
within.
here, all I can think of is
want
Rusty
control
being
the
the
Democrat
next Kate
Party.
Steinle or
Wants to
somebody else
control you
being,
and your life
what
and
was
your
the
business and your work
the
life.
other girl from Florida
We have
there,
real-
Georgia or wherever it
real
was,
challenges ahead.
the nursing
Big
student.
time. If they take the House of Representatives during the midterms, you and I, we will fight them. Of course, politically, but we will fight them. These people will not.
Now I
They
did
will
say it's
continue to
clone
backstab
night.
them. That's what they'll do. Very important to understand the difference between criticism and sabotage. The difference between criticism and sabotage. Criticism is great, but sabotaging the president, sabotaging
See?
our country, sabotaging the state of Israel, no, not so great. And this Holocaust denial
Now,
crap, save it for the
where's
Klan,
Caleb
the
to throw
neo-Nazis, the
at?
Marxists, and the Islamists.
Caleb, where are
That's
you,
not
Caleb?
MAGA. It
Calling
never has been.
Caleb to throw.
It never has been.
Rocky,
It
where's
never will be.
Caleb?
I listened to this Jasmine Crockett.
This is
ABC
ignorant.
News yesterday.
This is fucking ignorant.
She's so insane. She's such a lunatic
This is fucking ignorant.
that the news networks can't get enough of her, can't promote her enough,
This is fucking sickening.
whether they're network news or cable news. Cut 4, go.
Sickening.
In response to this plan, we've seen Democrats in states like New York and California say that they would look into redistricting as well. Would you encourage them to do
This
that?
is Lindsay Davis of ABC. Would you encourage them? She knows the answer. Wouldn't a better question be, didn't you folks already do this? Didn't you folks already do this in New York and California?
So
and
Democrats
Illinois and
are
other
crying
states?
about
Who do you keep
redistricting
pointing
when
fingers?
it goes on all the
Talking about
time.
Holocaust and
Population
Hitler and
changes,
But no,
grows.
because ABC News is made up of Democrats, partisan leftists. Go ahead.
I absolutely do. We are in a fight for the soul of this country.
And fight for the
I
soul
just
of the
heard
country.
about that Whale Dick Nachos.
God forbid if she represents
This
the
I
soul of
already
the
heard.
country
This
at the Democratic
Jasmine
Party,
fucking
God forbid.
Crockett bitch in Congress. I'm sick of these
Want to
fuckers.
know why this book on power is number one?
She called
Because
me a
of this.
fucking
Because
racist, and
people
I'm
have
sick
had
of it.
enough of people like this.
I'm not a racist.
And you know it's a power grab. You know the language they use is all about.
I live in New
deception
York,
and a power
but
grab.
I'm in northern New York. Different up
Same with the
here.
media. Same damn thing. I'll be right back.
Mark Levin. News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news. Your phone has a lot of apps, but how many of them help you make sense of your world? The new WMAL app gives you the latest headlines, perspective from the voices you trust, and weather info to keep you in the know.
Governor. I mean, you don't even have to be French to pronounce the fucking thing. Governor. The E and the U are switched around. That's why it's French. But it would actually sound like it's U-E-R, Governor. Governor.
14th Street Bridge onto the freeway, where eastbound traffic is busy off and on to the 3rd Street tunnel, but improving westbound for sure. 295 northbound off the 11th Street Bridge is just busy to East Capitol Street.
I won't bring it up.
The inner loop is slow out of Tyson's across the American Legion Bridge. The outer loop is much easier. Those sides are a little bit slow into Silver Spring. And down on the outer loop in Virginia, again, it's still busy at Telegraph Road to the Wilson Bridge. Now from the GarageDoorRepair.com, the WMAL Storm Watch 7 forecast.
Tonight, mostly clear, lows in the mid-60s. Tomorrow, partly sunny, highs in the lower to mid-80s.
Making sense of your money.
The state of the economy, the ability to afford your life. That's what people want.
WMAL's Vince Common-Davis, weekdays at noon. The kind of thing I pay attention to. I'm looking at News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Hey, Mario Cruz, be thankful I don't write down every thought that comes to my mind. I would have made a clone of you about half hour ago. I forget what name I was going to give you. You are one brain dead motherfucker. You're just out here just be a pain in the ass. That's what's known as a malcontent and miscreant. Yeah, it's uncalled for what you do, Vader. You ain't no Vader. Yeah, this ain't fucking Star Wars either. And that was a strap-on that you showed on Empress's channel. You did it to him. And he's a porn bomber himself. Yeah, you're pretty disgusting, Empress. I'll give you that. You might know how to push a button on a computer, but other than that, you're really not fucking very smart. Seriously.
You can make a world of difference in the life of a person with a disability.
Bunch of lazy motherfuckers. Seriously. I want to see Wiggin do 10 push-ups. I don't think that motherfucker can do 3. I want to see him try. How about it, Wiggin? Wiggin, go live. We'll multi-stream together. It'll help me learn the system, and we'll do push-ups for everybody. You and me, the old fuckers, the curmudgeons do it. Let's see who can impress your fucking new girlfriend the most. All right? Because I don't think you can do push-ups. The fuck?
At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on one thing: bringing you affordable, reliable rate plans that suit your needs, not ours. How do we do that?
Bought and paid for. The only reason she's there is because you dragged $100 bills through the fucking trailer park. Why are you dragging $100 bills through the trailer park, Bill Clinton? That's what James Carville said about Paula Jones. Bill Clinton, former president, he lied in a jury proceeding, the grand jury. Right? They found contempt of court. They state of Arkansas, they took away his law license. Bill Clinton couldn't practice law when he come out of office. They impeached him, and there's actually Democrat votes on it. They just wouldn't convict him in the Senate. But he's tarnished. Pointing that finger at us. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Bullshit. Yeah. Hey, Tom, you know why Bill and Hillary only had one kid? Monica and Jennifer Flowers and all the rest of them, they fucking swallowed the rest. Oh, no. I don't know. He must have been pumped right up. She got some on the dress, and I don't know.
so many of you there. We're going to have a wonderful time at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. at the Barnes & Noble, brand new Barnes & Noble. It's a beautiful store. I know you love it. So we'll see you there. You know, we're living in a time when America's most cherished values are being challenged. Do you think you'd seen the biggest sin in America? The Democrat nominee and out-of-the-closet Marxist Islamist? Did you? Challenging our faith, family, freedom. By faith, I don't mean that you have to be Jewish or Christian or whatever. I'm saying challenging faith that is a radical Islam, which is quite different than Islam.
You can have faith in the Constitution. Our rights come from God, not from man.
AMAC is the choice of Americans who care deeply about preserving the principles that have guided this nation for generations. Whether you're concerned about your future, the future of your children, the future of the country, they're all tied together. Now, as a member of the Association of Mature Americans,
That's good pop. I feel good right now.
you'll receive access to the most fantastic.
Wigan, go live. Turn your camera on. Let's do some push-ups. I'm ready. Let's do it.
And so much more. You'll get exclusive member-only tools and resources that make a difference in everyday life, like expert advice if you need it on Social Security and Medicare. And by the way, you just have to be 18 or older to join and get all these benefits and discounts. One of my personal favorites is the AMAC magazine.
Trump only said that you could grab them by the pussy and they let you. And that was one-on-one with a person. It was, right? It was just them, NBC.
Use those discounts once and you're made in shape.
So that would be like Rusty coming here. I did an interview with her and she told me some things, and we know, you know, and it's something she doesn't really want repeated, but I repeated anyway. All right. You have a fiduciary duty to protect that. And that's what goes on out here. That's why JC's having all the trouble she's having. And she needs fucking 20 wrenches. Wigan has wrongly accused. Yeah, bearing false witness is in the 10 Commandments, you punk motherfucker. And you keep bearing false witness against Billy Hayden. So guess what, Wigan? You lose. Fuck you. Fuck you and anybody that supports you now.
Yeah, it really annoys me that they use my book, the arguments I've been making on this air.
Wigan.
These airwaves for 3 months now.
Tom Carlisle.
How they twist it. Authoritarian power.
You live off fucking welfare.
Go ahead.
Those federal agents without badges or warrants sweeping our fellow Americans up off the streets.
You don't need warrants. In all instances, when you're a federal agent enforcing immigration.
God, he's a pedo. He molested my daughter. No, he didn't. Just words on the screen and you let it bother you. And then you sit there and you fucking say that we're thin-skinned. You can't take a joke. God. Billy, you got to take some of the stuff. No, I don't.
What does that mean? What is he talking about? He doesn't know what he's talking about.
You got me mad, Wigan. That's what you want. Right? So I'm mad.
It also means that a Republican majority
You made me sick.
5 stolen seats if we allow them to succeed. We'll roll out the royal red carpet for a Trump third term.
This is what I mean. This chapter in my book on language deals with this kind of stuff. They will never, ever deal in the truth. They don't want to debate over policy. They never want to debate over policy.
I have a bird. They're called a wren.
It's a 3-hour.
They got stripes on their bodies.
They don't want to debate
little tiny thing.
On policy. They don't want to debate on. They sound like these phony influencers, the isolationists. They don't want to debate on policy. And so they're sloganeers. They're repetitive. These are the practices of the totalitarian. That's exactly what they're doing. Go ahead.
This is literally for all the marbles, and it comes down.
No, it's not for all the marbles, and you don't have any marbles anyway. Listen to this montage. Cut 6, go.
My hope is, and I hear this from everyone everywhere, the Democrats fight back with everything they have. Fight fire with fire. Only if
they move forward to dismantling the protocols that are well established, would the state of California move forward in kind, fighting, yes, fire with fire?
Republicans are willing to rewrite these rules to give themselves an advantage, then they're leaving us no choice. We must do the same.
Sedition, yeah.
From lying,
Subversion.
and the election.
They subverted the elections. Subversion's a high crime.
Just remember Illinois, New York, Massachusetts, Maryland, California, and the rest. Look at their maps. Look what they've done. Liars. Every damn one of them.
They lie.
Power hungry, good for nothing liars. I'll be right back.
World. I don't know where to begin. News Talk 105.9.
Daughter of truth. I found your chew toy. Daughter of truth, here's your chew toy. Come on, come get it. Just like catnip, right? That might as well be catnip. You ain't got the balls, Wiggin. You're not a man. I've been to your place 550 fucking times. Fuck you. Went in there, you turned my fucking mic down, and you're gonna have a challenge up on your panel. I had to kick your boy Owls. Now we know who he is. And they're over there trying to do that with Zen. Zen knows better. She's just too nice of a person to, you want to cause conflict with someone like that. Wolfie, she's a freaking wildcat. Is she fucking 5'3" and 115 pounds? She's a petite woman. Sure she is. A little girl. And like some of the other ones in here. Daughter Truth, she thinks she's fucking gorgeous. Sitting there flicking her hair and sticking those lips out there. Daughter Truth, remember that day I made you do this number? You shook that motherfucker. Remember you did that? Wish I had that fucking recording you doing that. Oh, there he is. There's one of his fucking queers right there. You know what? That's your only post tonight, pal. Go brag to Wiggin. I just banned you. Bye. Your best hope is that somebody likes you and will unban you. I leave it up to them. This motherfucker, evil McDonald. The fuck out of here. Wiggin, you suck. You really do suck, Wiggin. You know why? Because you're a buddy fucker. And I'm right about Yee skirt, too. Oh, yeah, Tom, shit's hitting the fan. There's no way that's who this is, Rob. Somebody's using fucking Big Sexy Rob's name. So we'll do that, and we'll do that. Go ahead. Okay, SpongeBob SquarePants, Sean. There you go. Yeah. Chicken shit, motherfucker. Chicken shit, mother. I'll let you up. Do I need to do it again? Put the bait back in the water? Alicia, look at Alicia. Look at I got your favorite chew toy. Yeah, Alicia, I went shopping for you today. I got bananas. All right. Let's see if I can look like that avatar that RG made for Hey Wiggin, can you put fucking thing of bananas like that in your teeth and hold on? I'd like to see you fucking gum them motherfuckers. Fuck you, you punk. So listen, if you smoke pot and you smoke it, you got some pot and you smoke it, and it's good and it gets you high, you're going to keep smoking it. If you get some pot and you smoke it and you don't get high, you don't want to smoke it. It's that simple. Cage, that little bit of pot you got there, that ain't jack shit, boy. That ain't nothing. Oh, nice head stash. It's probably not all yours. You're probably somebody's in with you. You're not doing all that work yourself. No fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. I know you're East Coast because I heard you say the time where you're at. Because I'm East Coast time. You might be safe at Zenny's chat, Cage, but you're a lying son of a bitch. And you probably don't know Zenny as well as I do. And like I said, when Zenny says to Rob, "Oh no, don't stop, Rob! Stop, Rob!" She doesn't know. That means keep going. Oh no, don't stop. No, I don't get involved with lovers. I don't go after other men's women. Wiggins seems to think I'm out here trying to find something. Well, yeah. But, you know, not for the reason he thinks it's for. That's what he's out here for. I mean, so, you know, he's got money to burn and he fucking found someone to spend on. Yeah, good luck, Wiggin. Have fun. Can't wait for the father of the children to come around and want some of that cash you're giving away to his woman. As the chat turns, boy, as the chat turns. Wiggin, why did you fuck Charlie over? Why'd you do that to Charlie? After all the trolling Charlie did on me. I'll talk to you in a minute, Wiggin.
381-3811. Thanks for being here, America. Smartest of the smart. I'm getting contacted more and more by wonderful Christian organizations who are very disgusted by what they're hearing from these phony influencers, by what they're seeing in the media, and by the left of the Democrat Party. Here's one. Mario Bromnick over at JNS, co-founder of the Conference of Christian Presidents for Israel, told JNS, the Jewish news service, that the group is making a task force to, quote, call out the perpetrators of anti-Israel rhetoric and anti-Semitism and hold them accountable. See, this isn't about criticizing Israel. This is about efforts to destroy Israel. He goes on. The pastor Tony Perkins, who is a friend of mine from decades ago, offered a prayer on July 31 in a conference room at the Washington headquarters of the Family Research Council, fantastic group, where he served as president since 2003, almost 25 years. He said, "We pray for a greater understanding not only of the times in which we live, but more of what we should do about them. I pray that we should leave here with a clearer understanding of the situation, Lord, and also equipped with potential solutions that we can carry forth, Lord, to stand against the rise of anti-Semitism in our day." These are Christians. These are evangelical Christians. A private roundtable followed on confronting anti-Semitism on the political right, co-sponsored by the Family Research Council and the Conference of Christian Presidents for Israel. Mario Bramnick, a co-founder of the conference, told JNS it's creating this task force to counter anti-Semitism on the right, specifically to call out the perpetrators of anti-Israel rhetoric and anti-Semitism and hold accountability. He's the senior pastor at New Hope Ministries and president of Latino Coalition for Israel. At the event, Luke Moon, executive director for the Philos Project and co-founder
Charlie's been giving
attendees,
Wiggin and Logical and all them run for their money. They
centered on the neo-Nazi group Goyim Defense League, which is known
seriously
for trolling and harassing American Jews.
and I don't blame him for coming in here, because if he did, they'd just try to use it against him. So they don't have that firepower on him. All right. So
And I use that word.
Wiggin has a problem. Charlie's mad at him. If Charlie really is mad at him, which he has a good reason to be mad at you, Wiggin, you're fucked.
And doing what we could. After the Hamas-led terrorist
He doesn't
attacks
need
in
me
San
to troll
Israel
you.
on
I can
October 7,
guarantee you that.
2023, Moon said the whole attention of the world changed focus. He and partners fought against what we saw as this green-red alliance. See, everybody knows this now. And those of you who listen to this program,
You fucking hear what I'm saying, Wiggin? Huh? You got a problem, Wiggin? You got a problem with Billy? What's the matter? Huh? I mean, you created me, right? I mean, Wolfie told me not to even talk about you, not even acknowledge you. You know, why give him creditation? Well, she's a woman. I'm not. That's just, women know if they want a man to do something, they tell him just the opposite, because they think the man will do the opposite. So actually, Wolfie wants me to kick your fucking ass. That's what she wants. She wants to see your fucking skull opened up, bleeding all over the fucking place. And girls can be more brutal than the men. No, I don't think. No, Charlie's not hiding. Charlie's not hiding. No, I think he genuinely has a beef with Wiggin. I don't think it's an act. If it is, then Charlie knows in the end it ain't gonna work out well for him. If after all this he still fucking supports Logical, no. He was telling Logical not to use my mother's picture. He took a risk doing that because Logical's an idiot. That guy is not man enough to come up here. Come to my doorstep, Logical. They're all fucking talking about my place. They got me fucking zoomed in. All right, fucking, you can't miss it. Dougie will give you directions. No, Wiggin, I just keep posting my link, okay? I just keep doing that. I won't pin it. I'll just post it. Many people have it copied already.
There's this incentive now to go harder, to go further, to push that edge. Bramnick told attendees that we're seeing a very troubling development arise during Trump's second administration. anti-Semitic attacks coming from some MAGA movement elements. I call them fake MAGA. That's what they are. Once again, the President of the United States rejects all of this. Carlson, Owens, former senior Trump advisor Steve Bannon, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, among others, he said, are demanding that groups like AIPAC, Christians United for Israel, which is a fantastic group, comply with the Foreign Agents Registration Act. Bannon has said the Jewish state isn't a U.S. ally. Carlson has said that Americans who served in the Israeli military ought to lose their U.S. citizenship. Bramrick told attendees this is anti-Semitic trope, falsely accusing American Jews with dual loyalty. As Christian leaders, we must call out the forces on the right who demonize the state of Israel and the Jewish people. Bramrick said at the event that Carlson has repeatedly echoed the elements of replacement theology, expressing the view that Christianity is, in fact, and does supersede Judaism. That view led directly to centuries of Christian anti-Semitism, he said, crusades, inquisitions, pogroms, and the Holocaust. I often teach in church the reward that David was given for slaying Goliath. He gets to fight Goliath's brothers, Bramrick told attendees. So once we have a victory, it's time to get back in the battle and fight. Yehuda Kaplan, Trump's nominee for the U.S. State Department's special envoy to monitor and combat anti-Semitism, attended, as did the pastor and former Congressman Mark Walker, Trump's pick for the department's ambassador at large for international religious freedom. They're still waiting on confirmation because the Senate Democrats are blocking them. Officials from Jewish and Christian organizations also participated, and Yair Netanyahu, son of the Israeli prime minister, spoke remotely at the off-the-record event. So the Christians are coming under attack. The Christians who support the Holy Land and the state of Israel, they're coming under attack and they're fighting back. They're fighting back. Yep. Then there's this. I'm sure my friend Megan, I'm sure she'll be on top of this tomorrow. Jews targeted in 69% of religion hate crimes in 2024, 71% since October 2023, per FBI data. Per FBI data. JNS. Of the 2,942 religion-based hate crimes that were reported to the FBI in 2024, 2,041, 69% of the offenses targeted Jews. And you'll notice the more we've had open borders and the more we've had people come in from the Middle East, the more there is targeting of the Jews. I'm sorry, is that pain people? It's true. 2,041. Oh, for Muslims, it was 256. 9%. That means Jews were about 660% more likely than Muslims.
Yee Skirt was lying in Zenny's chat. The motherfucker is in Wiggins' chat running his suck fuck. Come up on my panel, Yee Skirt. Turn your fucking microphone on and talk to me like a man.
Yep. I won't bother you with the rest of it, but it's pretty horrendous. And then there's this from INS. The great-granddaughter of Nazi gas supplier, for the gas chambers, is on a Gaza flotilla. A new flotilla has set sail for Gaza, including Marlena Engelhorn, the great-granddaughter of the Nazi who supplied the deadly Zyklon B gas to concentration camps. Oh, she's a freedom fighter. Oh, yes. She herself received an inheritance worth tens of millions of dollars. And she declared, I am for a free Palestine. And that story goes on. How do you like that? Christians and Jews are never going to be separated. We can't be separated. The existence of one depends on the other. Then there's Tom Cotton, truly fantastic man and senator. Washington Free Beacon. Tom Cotton praises IRS to probe CARES tax-exempt status, citing ties to terror organizations. I've been talking about this for years. This man really steps up, this Tom Cotton. Tax-exempt status is a privilege, not a right, and it should not subsidize organizations with links to terrorism, said the Arkansas senator. He's petitioning the IRS to formally investigate the Council on American Islamic Relations for violations of its tax-exempt status, citing ties to terrorist organizations, including Hamas and the Muslim Brotherhood. CARE, one of the nation's foremost anti-Israel advocacy organizations, has long been dogged by accusations that its funding streams are entangled with Hamas. It was named as a co-conspirator in a 2029 federal court case related to terrorism financing and has since become a leading force in the pro-Hamas campus movement that erupted after Hamas's October 7 terror attacks. I have an idea for these phony influencers. Why don't you just march with the Hamasites? Go ahead. Or the neo-Nazis or the Klansmen. You know that's in your blood. Just do it. Do it. You don't have any guts to do it, do you? Cotton is the chair of the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence. He says that CARE's deep ties to terrorist organizations warrant an immediate IRS investigation to see if the group is in compliance with 501c3 of the tax code that governs nonprofits. And he said he wants the federal probe to include a comprehensive review of CARE's financial records, affiliations, and activities. I'm sure Bannon will agree with this. Not. He's a pig. The government's 2009 investigation revealed CARE's founders participated in a meeting of Hamas supporters in Philadelphia. You know this if you listen to this program, where they discussed strategies to advance the Islamist agenda in America while concealing their true affiliations, according to the Cotton letter. The founder of CARE's Texas chapter was later sentenced to 65 years in prison as a result of the case. November 2023, just a month after Hamas's brutal terror spree, CARE Executive Director Nihad Awad said he was, quote, happy to see Palestinians in the Gaza Strip breaking the siege and throwing down the shackles of their own land. Oh, yes, that's exactly what they did. I'll be right back.
Mark Levin. News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news.
This is the story breaking right now.
Fox One is coming soon, which means soon you can be there live for all the biggest moments. And witness history as it's made.
It's not about me. It's about what this human spaceflight program is about. It's our national goals.
Get all of your favorite news, sports, and entertainment with a side of
I think I may have peed a little.
all in one app, streaming live on August the 21st. Fox One.
At Average Amy's Coffee Corner, our coffee has caffeine, our muffins are cooked, and our services, well, we're here. Come on by for an average cup of joe.
Average doesn't build great businesses. Cumulus Digital does, outperforming industry benchmarks by more than 25%. We deliver smarter digital marketing to over 4,000 local businesses every month and drive real, measurable growth. You're not average. Your marketing results shouldn't be either. Visit cumulusdigital.com to start outperforming today.
For a local news source you can trust, visit WMAL.com.
Thank God for that.
Get the day's top stories, stream your favorite WMAL shows, access our podcast archives, and more. WMAL.com, making sense of your world online.
The jackpots continue to soar. Go to any New York Lottery retailer today for your chance to win the Powerball jackpot, over $100 million. Or play for your chance to win the Mega Millions jackpot, over $150 million.
When's the last time anybody's ever seen Mary Bernie eat healthy food like what I'm doing?
Sure, some expenses for missing receipts, but that's fine. Stayed late to process invoices by hand. That's all fine. But don't you deserve
everything's out of a box?
With Ramp, expenses are submitted to the text, invoices are coded automatically, and everything is connected to your accounting system. So you can
She's making burritos one night.
Switch your business to Ramp.com.
She banned up fucking a whole package of 12 of them. 12 burritos.
Hey, 20 would you bid 30, 30 would you bid 40. That's the sound you're going to hear at the next Brastic.
One burrito is a
Hi,
serving.
I'm Bernie Brastic of Brastic's Real Estate Auction Company of Baldwinsville, New York, and I have 40 years of proven
Mary
experience
doesn't
in
get
selling
that much
antiques,
exercise.
Businesses, estates, households, residential and commercial and waterfront real estate. Call me at 678-2000 for a free, no obligation consultation and find out how you
I never
can
made a
receive
move on her.
top deals
JC's the one
for
that started
real
that
estate
shit.
and personal property in one
JC's
day
gonna
Brastic
gonna
Auction
send me a
Way.
fucking
And it's
hooker
sold.
for I don't know how long now.
As a
Gonna
young
pay for
adult
it.
at this point in your life, you probably have a lot of questions.
JC's too ugly to turn her
What's
fucking
next?
camera on.
What does my future hold? The thing is, there's no right answer, only your answer. Your friendships, experiences.
She probably
and
threw
purpose.
most of
It's
them
all
away.
your choice.
It was
So
just
what
her
will
and
you
her
choose?
mother.
As you make choices about the future, the military can be a resource.
I
for
guarantee you
information,
that
helping
that
us
person
fulfill
wastes a
and
lot of
focus.
food,
A public service message from the Department of Defense. To learn more,
despite the
visit
fact she looks like the way she
today'smilitary.com.
does.
Unlike other health concerns, mental illness is not always easy to see. Sorting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis.
And then she has the nerve
If you or
to,
a loved one has a
ew,
mental health
Billy
concern,
Hayden.
call
Somebody will say something to her
1-800-662-HELP
sexual
for
about
free
me.
and
Ew,
confidential information
ew.
and treatment referral. Learn more.
Can she even fucking reach it, the flicker bean? I'm not sure she can even find it.
If you're with one of the big three wireless carriers, you're really overpaying for your service. You're paying for thousands of retail stores you never go into. You're paying for unnecessary perks you never use. You're paying a massive premium for what you think is superior 5G service. Guess what? Pure Talk uses the same 5G network on the same 5G towers. The only difference, they don't charge you for any of the garbage.
Man, that's what I
Instead,
needed.
Pure Talk gives you unlimited talk, text, plenty of data for just $25 a month. That's less than half the price of the big guys during a time when saving a buck
some
really
grapes.
matters. I am a Pure Talk customer. I made the switch. You can even keep your phone and your number.
Especially, I
So
got
folks, do
that
this
big
right
fat
now from your cell
Delmonico
phone.
steak to
Dial
cook.
#250. Say Mark Levin. It's
I got
that
chicken
simple.
strips
And you'll
I'm
save
gonna
an
turn into
additional
barbecue
50%
chicken.
off your first month. You can switch over to Pure Talk in as little as 10 minutes. Dial #250. Say keyword Mark Levin to switch.
I get this gas stove hooked up. I'm gonna give you guys the best cooking show you've had out here. No, but I'm gonna get some tomorrow. I didn't buy them today. I figured I'd just get the grapes and I go back. I'm gonna get because I buy cherries and eat them too. Sure I do. The chipmunks love these little fuckers.
I love this. This is the baby. Here we go.
I love cherries.
Seasons come,
Little more.
seasons go, but our love will never die. Let me hold you, darling, so you won't cry. 'Cause people say that our love affair will never last, but we know a love like ours will never last.
Better phase it out, Mr. B. You know, one of the youth groups out there that is absolutely fantastic, and I've been invited to speak there. I couldn't make it last time, but I have spoken there. It's a fantastic group, is Young Americans for Freedom. Young Americans for Freedom, there she is, birthday girl. How are you? Yeah, that song's for you, girl. I love you too. Anyway, Young Americans for Freedom is on our college campuses across the country. They don't get the attention of some of the other groups because they don't seek it. They work very hard to advance constitutional, conservative principles. They're pro-American, they're pro-Israel, they're pro-Christian. And so when they show up at these campuses throughout the country, they're under constant attack. Constant attack. Young Americans for Freedom organization holds an event, a national event each year. And here we have in Iowa, a few months ago, members of the Iowa Young Americans.
So that's funny.
Say they have signs. They've been vandalized.
Did you have something to say, Patrick?
They get this everywhere, almost everywhere anyway. It's a very, very patriotic organization.
You fucking cocksucker.
The president is Scott Walker, the former
I don't
governor
fucking
of,
want that shit.
of Wisconsin. He's a fantastic guy. He was a fantastic governor, too. They could sure use him there. But I wanted to mention this group. There are fantastic youth groups across the country who are pro-American, who are not weird and bizarre, who support the Judeo-Christian belief system, who support America and support Israel and support other allies. There are Christian groups all over the country. Fantastic pastors and priests who speak the truth about what's going on with Marxism and Islamism. They speak in defense of Judaism and Christianity. They're not hard to find. They're everywhere. There are tens and tens of millions of them, tens and tens of millions of us. And I will continue and increase our movement to make sure that from this corner of the country to every corner of the country, that we are wide awake, our eyes are wide open, our ears are wide open, and we push back. I'll be right back. Folks, we're living in a time when America's most cherished values are being challenged. Values like faith, family, and freedom. And that's why I support AMAC, the Association of Mature American Citizens. AMAC is the choice for Americans who care deeply about preserving the principles
Fuck you,
that have guided
squirrels.
this nation for
You
generations.
fucking pigs.
As a member of the Association of Mature American Citizens, you'll receive
Bought
access to
$30 worth of
fantastic
peanuts today.
benefits and discounts on travel, insurance, prescription services,
5-pound
as well
bags
as
of peanuts.
exclusive member-only tools and resources. And one of my personal favorites, the AMAC magazine, packed with meaningful content, insightful interviews, and updates you won't find anywhere else. Right now, you can join for as little as $1.20 a month.
Patrick, you can't post because I timed you out for 5 minutes. But Patrick, there's a link right there. You're welcome to come up on my panel. Come on up. Come on, bring your sour puss with you. I'll turn Mark Levin off or down. That's your only option right now, Patrick. Is if you want to talk in here, you're gonna have to come up on my panel. That's all there is to it. I got Wiggin doing that. Started that a long time ago. Or you do what Vader does and make some other accounts, and then when you get fucking banned on one, you come in with another one. Bring Wiggin with you. Patrick Rowe, bring Andy with you. I'll let you guys out. We all want to laugh at you. You see, Patty Cakes, the difference between Wiggin and myself? I usually don't say things I don't mean. Yeah, bring that fucking patchy hair motherfucking acne scarred face, fucking wannabe hippie, fucking biker dude up here. Come on, Andy, 504. What's the reason for the number, anyways? 504. What is that? Is there something significant on that fucking thing or what? Yeah, I haven't even been cloning anybody. You didn't see me in Vegas today. I guarantee you that. I didn't post in Vegas. If I did, it was fucking early this morning. Maybe I don't think I did. I might have peeked in there a couple times. I forget. Fuck. I was up early this morning. I took a couple power naps today, though. I fall asleep with the TV on. I guess Patrick Rowe doesn't want to come up on the panel. He'll be over at JC's over there fucking whining and fucking complaining, doing his shit. He is unique. I'll give him that. We all have our individuality. He's fucking out there.
Mark Levin, the champion of liberty and true conservatism. Call Mark now, 877-381-3811.
This is unconstitutional. That's unconstitutional. May well be, as a matter of fact. But if you actually know a little bit about the Constitution and read it, you don't need others to tell you that. That's for sure. And Hillsdale College wants to do its part to help you really inform yourselves about it, and they make it very easy. They really do. I'm very excited that Hillsdale is offering a brand new...
Patrick Rowe, your timeout is over with. It's been 5 minutes.
The Federalist Papers were written by Hamilton, Madison, and Jay. Most of it by Hamilton and Madison. And the little backstory here is Hamilton was very worried that the convention in New York would not ratify the Constitution. They did a head count and it was losing. Madison was equally worried in Virginia. It was very close. And so they came together and they wrote these papers.
He'll be around
for the Constitution. Now, together they explain how the United States Constitution established a government strong enough to secure the rights of citizens, safe enough to wield that power. Hillsdale's online course on the Federalist includes 10 lectures, each about 30 minutes long. You can take the course at your own pace. There's no cost to sign up. I want to encourage you to go to Levin.
All right, Billy.
Come and enroll. That's LEV.
First thing we got to do, Billy, is we got to draw up a battle plan.
We battle plan for what?
You and I, we are teamed up.
Register for free. LEVIN.
Okay.
It's the Billy Hayden and Kittle show.
And many fantastic organizations around this country.
Billy Hayden and Kittle show, huh?
Yeah. That's the word in YouTube that we've teamed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic organization.
You're welcome in my chat, kiddos. You know that.
So we've got to come up with a plan to defeat Jarl.
Well, don't porn bomb me then.
I'm not going to porn bomb you.
All right. Don't pick your nose. If you got to pick your nose, turn your camera off.
I might pick my nose.
All right. Well, if you gotta pick your nose, turn your camera off or fucking move off camera. Nobody wants to watch you picking noses. There might be teenagers watching this. You know, some of these people in these chats, they have children that, you know, they might be 18. They're adult then. You don't know. I mean, you look at you had whose niece was that in the car with you? Was that your niece?
That was
Your
my
niece.
niece. My niece.
So that's one of your siblings' daughters then.
Yeah,
Brother or sister?
sister. This is my sister-in-law.
And she was only 14.
No, my sister-in-law is like 30-something.
No, the girl that was in the car with you that day.
Oh, yeah, she's 14, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised Wiggin didn't say you're her and all that shit, because that's what they do. They like to bear false witness around here, kiddos.
I wouldn't give a fuck one way or
So if you want to join, if you want to be on, I mean, this is Team USA. You realize that, right?
Yeah,
It's not just about me. It's about other people.
We're gonna rename it Team Kittles.
Team Kittles.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how you're gonna do that.
We're gonna rename this. We're gonna rename everything Team Kittles.
I will say this, kiddos. You have the nicest chinta of all the men out here.
The nicest what?
Chinta.
What the fuck is that?
A chinta? A chin to rest my balls on.
You dirty cocksucker. Fuck you.
You like that joke, do you?
That was good.
Yeah,
I like that one.
So let's see. Who could we make a clone and call him Chinta?
I don't know.
Hey, kiddos, when you look at Wiggin, he's got them great big thick glasses on. Does he look like Bubbles' grandpa or something like that?
He looks like a fucking creep.
Isn't he? He got no teeth, great big fucking thick glasses. I mean, at least ODV has teeth. They might be black, but he's got fucking teeth.
Hey, let me tell you something. And I told Jarl this. I'm taking over and I'm becoming king.
Oh, you might want to talk to Zenny about that. They dubbed me king. I'm fucking YouTube's new king.
No, that'd be me.
How did you be? Why do you want to be king? What the fuck is the matter with you?
That means you and I are gonna have to battle.
I don't think you're mentally, morally, or physically qualified for this, to be honest with you, kiddos. I think you would be a disadvantage here. Kiddos. Because you're not going to change me, and neither is Wiggin, and I'm not going to kiss Wiggins' ring. I'm going to kick his ass is what I'm going to do.
I'm here to help you.
And how are you exactly going to do that? Don't be another Rob Noxious, okay?
Who's he?
Never mind.
What'd he do?
Rob Noxious? There's no way you can spend all that time over in Wiggins' chat and not know who Rob Noxious is.
No, I don't know who Rob Noxious is.
You know, he's just another scrub out here. He's a guy that has a man for a roommate.
Oh.
I guess that's okay, right?
Hey.
I mean, you don't have a roommate. You're actually married, right?
Yeah.
So tell me this. What state, what jurisdiction, if Linda really is a man, where did you guys get a fucking marriage license at? Because you can't, two men can't get a marriage license. So Linda has to be a woman. She is a woman, right?
We've got a marriage license in the state of fucking Indiana.
Right, but state won't issue a marriage license to two men. It has to be a man and a woman. Marriage is a contract between a man and a woman. That's why you have to get a license. You don't have a right to get married. You have to get a license to get married. Right?
And I have one.
Wiggins never been married. Did you know that?
Oh, no, I don't know that.
He's never been married.
Hey,
I don't really like your idea. No, you're not. I'm not claiming to be king. There's other people trolling, doing shit. Other stream owners, they have their content and they do what they want, right? I'm just putting myself out there, kiddos. You know why?
Why?
Because I still stand up for your rights. I don't want to see some jihadist trying to slice your head off.
I wouldn't let that happen.
Well, I don't know. I think Slayer Cat got a hold of you. She'd be able to seduce you.
Slayer Cat? I'd fuck her.
Yeah.
I'd give her a little bit of Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. So what else do you want? You come up here to tell me what? You're taking over?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen, kiddos.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
just lay down your arms. Lay down your arms.
Look, are you fucking kidding me? Are you really going to say this shit to me? You're kidding. You're kidding, right?
Lay down your arms, Billy.
Fuck you, kiddos. No, it's too late. He's crossed the line.
If you look into these people, they really are.
Go suck Logical's dick.
Who's that?
Who's that? Well, I'm turning Mark Levin back up. I don't really want to fucking talk to you.
You get on TV.
Now I feel like fucking King Rob. I don't feel like talking to you.
Listen.
Has done more to prevent another Holocaust than another Hitler.
I am the king.
While the Democrat Party backs the modern Nazis, he fights them. He even fights the phony MAGA, the fake MAGA, who back them too. But you're really watching history here, ladies and gentlemen. And when this man leaves, we're all going to regret it deeply. We're going to regret it deeply.
Billy Hayden.
He was asked the other day who he thinks would be the nominee in 2028 carrying his message. He indicated Vance is the VP, so that's normally what happens, but Rubio's a good guy. Maybe they'll team up. My view is I want to see the whole field. That'll be a very, very big pair of shoes to stand in. As far as I'm concerned, nobody inherits that position. Nobody. Not a vice president, not a secretary of state, nobody. And I will say this to our friend Secretary Rubio and others who want to be the Republican nominee. If you don't come here and talk to the millions of people in this audience, there is no way that I or they can support you. There's simply no way. There's simply no way, and I won't.
Hey, kiddos, there's something very different about you. It's very noticeable.
What's that?
Something's happened to your mouth. You talk different than before.
Yeah.
Your bottom lip sticking out. It's like you're missing upper teeth. What happened? Somebody break your jaw or something, or what?
No.
Because it's like you're talking like this now, where before you didn't.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, anyway, I had your microphone turned down, so nobody heard what you said for the last couple minutes. Did you say something about Jarl?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said you can't defeat him by yourself.
I'm not trying to defeat him. He defeated himself. He's a buddy fucker. I don't go after him. If I was going after him, I'd be making videos and all kinds of shit like what he does. I'd be recording his every fucking move when he goes live. Kiddos, listen. I understand you got a worm up your ass. Linda, is this guy serious, Linda?
Linda's at work.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
She must
She'll
feel.
be-
Why does she feel sorry for you,
Who?
Linda?
She loves me.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah. That's love.
Oh, okay.
You've never experienced love before, Hayden.
You shut up, Kittles. What the fuck? Look at you, Kittles.
What?
Kittles.
What?
Go back to sucking Wiggins' dick. Will you please? That's what you're best at. You've been doing it lately. Go suck his dick.
Listen, Hayden.
No, you listen. Hey. Go open your own chat. Remember?
Listen.
I'll call Femboy in here. I'll go get fucking Femboy. I
Nah.
guarantee you I get you right
Nah.
out of here. No problem.
My wife will be home.
Well, anyways, I don't want to talk nonsense with you, okay?
Listen.
Wiggin fucked me over. And I'm not, don't be telling me to give up, because that's not gonna happen. You want me to get mad at you? I get mad at you if you want. You want me to get mad at you? I get mad at you.
Listen.
All right? You have a nice chinta. I see fucking Wiggins been resting his balls on there. I've had enough of that. I've had enough of that. Well, that one plant's got fucking about 10 flowers on it right now. They stand right out. Wanted Patrick Rowe to come up here, and I get Kittles. Motherfucker was wanting to pick his nose again. Wonderful. Yeah. Oh. Kiddos, you didn't really have anything, uplifting or, what do I want to say? Inspirational fucking words of wisdom. You did not have. Kiddos, look, you look like you were fucking stoned out on something. You talking, you got your body, right? It's like someone's got fucking something stuck up your ass. Kittles is just special. Can you imagine what that guy was like in high school?
Ladies and gentlemen, always looking for the best sponsors. And we found the best sponsor in gold. Monetary gold. You've worked hard for your savings.
Gold commercial.
With something real, physical gold and silver. So who do you choose? What do you get? Stay with it. Stay with it. Now, diversification.
Somebody in here claiming they own stock, and I asked them what kind of stock they own. They couldn't tell me. They don't own no fucking stock. There's different types of stock. He doesn't even know how many.
53% It's already up 27% since January 1st of this year. How many economists and big banks? Well, they're betting it's going to hit $4,000.
When you say stock, normally you're talking about a company that incorporates.
That's why I trust monetary gold. What's your about that? Monetary gold. You know, they've been around for 25 years. They have an A+ rating with a better business deal.
There are people out there that believe the Rothschilds are fucking causing climate change. Oh, there he is again.
877 now gold. 877-669-4653. But I like when it's spelled out as 877 now gold. It's easier to remember. Or you can visit marklovesgold.com. That's a tourism if there ever was one. marklovesgold.com. You get your free gold guide for monetary gold and learn how to diversify your savings the right way.
It's nice in my apartment. It's hot day out today. I thought for sure we were going to get fucking major thunderstorm. Probably happen as soon as the sun goes down. Seems like it always rains at night. Oh, Patrick Rowe condemns me. What the fuck? What a dumb fuck. Patrick, you're just a sad, lonely old man. Drink another beer. Everything will be okay. Till you got to get up and take a piss and not make it there. Do you have a hard time holding your pee, Patrick? I got a feeling you do, the way you drink. I'm the original doctor around here. That's why you come here, Patrick. To be the man, you got to beat the man, and I'm the man. Yep. And if I am king, I'm a benevolent king, just like I'm a benevolent troll.
Number 8, vaccines. New this week. Number 9, Black AF history. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, African maybe? Oh, really? I can't say that.
He's got just enough energy to go get a beer.
Peter Beinhardt. He's an a-hole. Number 11, The Service Berry. I don't even understand what these books mean. Number 12, Mark Twain by Ron Chernow. He's a good writer. And that's a hell of a book. It's a big book, too. I mean, you got to put aside 2 summers to read it. Number 13, One Day Everyone Will Have Always Been Against This. And no idea. Oh. El Akkad looks at how the West responds to mass suffering. Yeah, great. Number 14, Big Dumb Eyes by comedian Nate Bargatze. Number 15, A Marriage at Sea. 1972, an incident with a breaching whale turns a couple's dreams of sailing on a boat into a months-long struggle for survival on a wreck. I'm not trying to be offensive in any way, really not. That's not my desire, but I want to thank you folks. Now, I'll go ahead and send this because people have asked me about what books are on this.
I got stuff to make.
send this link.
Chicken to cook, steak to cook.
Wow. For those who care, which is not many, but it's enough.
I should get the cutting board out and show Patrick Rowe my cutting abilities.
Very, very important. All right, don't forget, you can always listen to this program. If you don't have the third hour, if we're preempted, you go to your favorite podcast platform and you type in Mark Levin Show. Search for that, you'll find us. Or go to YouTube. We have our own YouTube channel. Again, search Mark Levin Show. We are there. I got a ton more. We'll be right back.
Every time I feel my baby kick, I sing. You don't understand. I never sing. I'm not good at singing. I'm the only person I know who's been booed off a karaoke stage. But that was before I was pregnant. Today, I'm a singer. With a captive audience.
Go brag to Wiggin. I fucking timed you out.
She never will.
Stupid
We know
fuck.
how it feels. We're the March of Dimes. Find out how we can help you have a healthier baby.
I timed him out for 24 hours. Fuck him. And as a matter of fact, just because I feel generous, I'm going to do that right there. Fuck you. You got one choice. Click on the link and come up here. I just shut you up in my side chat. Go to Vegas and fucking play with yourself. Ain't nobody going to unhide you either.
The Sean Ryan Show on your favorite platform. Best Ball is back, and it's only at DraftKings. We're talking a $15 million guaranteed prize.
I'm itching to get that gas stove hooked up.
For first and second place. Download the DraftKings app and use code BLOCK. That's code BLOCK for all customers who enter the NFL Best Ball $15 million millionaire contest to get a bonus.
You know what I like to do for pancakes? I'll take that Jiffy cornbread mix, right? And instead of making muffins out of it, you mix that batter up and cook it like a pancake. Then throw it in the toaster and toast it. Yeah. Cornbread pancakes. Yummy.
Eligibility restrictions apply. One per new customer. Enter the Best Ball 15 million headliner contest by 9.
I get that gas stove up, I'll be able, and then I can do it all at once. You can't do it on this, an electric stove. Depending on what you're making. Now, in order to make a hollandaise sauce, it's good to have a double boiler. You need a double boiler for that, so you don't have the direct heat right on it. Because egg yolks, they will scramble. That's what hollandaise sauce is. Nothing but egg yolk. Takes a lot of eggs to make fucking decent amount of fucking hollandaise sauce.
There's a good chance that there will be a meeting very soon.
White House Special Envoy Steve Witkoff met with Putin in Moscow.
Time is it?
Trump says great progress was made. Still, he cautioned
So-
the Russian leader.
So I've been disappointed.
So here, Patrick, I'll help you.
President Trump is also threatening sanctions.
My fucking thing jumps. I hate that.
Countries buying oil from Russia.
Makes me think people are trying to break into my system, which there ain't much to break into. And what do I have here for content? I don't make videos. I don't have a bunch of artwork up.
Immediately and without
Oh,
hesitation,
wonderful.
tackled the soldier, subdued him, that allowed law enforcement to then take him into
You
custody.
fucker.
Lucas says Radford used a personal handgun to carry out the shooting. A motive is not yet known. Texas Democrats digging in their heels as they have not returned to the state in an effort to stall a vote on congressional redistricting.
Texas House of Representatives Speaker Dustin Burrows says they almost had enough Democrats show up for the special legislative session to have a quorum for a vote on a new congressional district map that would see Republicans
Did you try it again?
more seats in Congress.
Ignorant fucker.
will address those and it needs
Uh-huh.
to consider the law.
And the threat of Texas law hangs over the missing Democrats. Governor
Try it again.
is already going to the
Come on, make another post in my backstage. I dare you.
Democratic leader Representative Gene Wu from office for his failure to show.
You fucking ran away awful quick. You're lucky. Because I had the arrow right on it. I almost had you banned. In fact, you might be. I go check. Somebody was just in my backstage and they posted a comment. Actually, they posted 2 comments. I might have got him because there's his name right there.
Publicly releasing transcripts of Ghislaine Maxwell's 2-day interview. According to a source familiar with the matter, Maxwell spoke with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, who was also President Trump's former personal lawyer.
Meanwhile, the administration is facing questions over Maxwell's transfer from the Florida prison to a minimum security federal prison camp in Texas. President Trump denies any involvement, saying he didn't know anything about it before the fact.
Oh, I got chocolate and vanilla ice cream.
To 6 former attorneys general, 2 former FBI directors, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, and former President Bill Clinton. They call for the DOJ to provide any Epstein files in its possession with victims' names redacted, as well as any communication related to the case. A 30-year-old cold case has been reopened with the arrest of Amir Jahil Ali, who was previously charged with the murder of D.C. police officer Dennis Campbell in 1995. Campbell, a 40-year veteran of the force, was found shot to death in her apartment with evidence suggesting she'd been shot with her own gun. Ali, who had a history of violence and had previously threatened Campbell, became combative during questioning, had a torn and bloodstained shirt when police arrived at the scene. Despite his suspicious behavior and a lengthy criminal history, Ali was released 30 years ago due to lack of evidence. However, with new evidence and a thorough investigation, Montgomery County Police have recharged Ellie with Campbell's murder. He appears in court August 13th. President Trump is signing an executive order creating a 2028 Olympics task force. Tammy Trujillo has details.
Will sign an executive order establishing the White House task force on the 2028 Summer Olympics, mobilizing the entire federal government to ensure the games are safe, seamless, and historically successful.
WMAL News Time is 8:04. Now let's check WMAL traffic weather from the Heavy Carpet Cleaning Traffic Center.
On the Anacostia Freeway southbound side of 295, there is construction. Roadways down to 1 lane at Laboratory Road. Traffic is slow from Chesapeake Street. 395 northbound Arlington, right lane is blocked between 110 and Boundary Channel Drive. On 95 southbound in Newington, that's jammed up between the Fairfax County Parkway and 23. And in Montgomery County, on the outer loop of the Beltway at University Boulevard, a fallen tree blocks the rip and traffic is jammed from the 95 interchange. And now from GarageDoorRepair.com, the WMAL Storm Watch 7 forecast.
Tonight, mostly clear, lows in the mid-60s. Tomorrow, partly sunny, highs in the lower to mid-80s.
This is the story breaking right now.
Fox One is coming soon, which means soon you can be there live for all the biggest moments. And witness history.
It's not about me. It's about what this human spaceflight program is about. It's our national goals.
Get all of your favorite news, sports, and entertainment to the side of.
I think I may have peed a little.
All in one app, streaming live on August the 21st. Fox One.
It's easy to put off getting life insurance, but if something happens to you, will your family be protected? The last thing you want is for them to lose the house or struggle financially. With Ethos, you can get up to $2 million in coverage in as little as 10 minutes, all online. Plus, there's no medical exam. Just answer a few health questions. Ethos, life insurance made easy. Get your free quote at ethos.com/easy. That's ethos.com/easy.
Hey, if you have ugly yellow toe fungus.
Yellow toe fungus, Patrick Rowe.
For my husband. It works from both the inside and the outside. Thousands of people are using it to get rid of their toe fungus. You can check it out at crystalflush.com. Jake started off with a small spot on his big toe, and then it spread and got really bad. His toes were nasty. It was so embarrassing. He was afraid to take his socks off. He hit his yellow and crumbly toes.
Watch, I'll use my voice
He
to
tried everything to get rid of it.
voice to text.
And then we found crystalflush.com. It was the only
Lemon meringue pie.
In just a few weeks, his toes looked amazing. He's now walking around barefoot again. You guys need to try this. I'm telling you, this stuff is different.
Perfect.
It's not sold in stores, but go check it out at crystalflush.com. They'll even let you try it risk-free, so you have nothing to lose. But whatever you do, don't let it get worse. You don't have to live with this anymore. Go check it out now. Just click over to crystalflush.com.
Now on 105.
I just put my dinner in the oven.
Worldwide on the WMAL app. Mark Levin.
Hello, America. Mark Levin here. Our number 877-381-3811. 877-381-3811.
It's nice to have a mixer if you make meringue.
Now, Morgan, JP Morgan, and Bank of America. This is really quite bad.
You can buy a mix too. They make a mix.
Pressure from the Biden regime.
You need a blender or a mixer. Unless you got strong wrists, you think you can whip that shit.
Events.
Better have a strong whisk.
He's a good journalist. He's a good business journalist. Shoots right down the middle. JP Morgan and Bank of America. Many of you may have these banks.
You know what helps? Cream of tartar.
President Trump for his
Throw a little cream of tartar in there and that'll help set it. Same thing with cake frostings, especially buttercream, because buttercream, if it gets warm, it melts.
Absolutely outrageous.
So you throw cream of tartar in there and it keeps it from doing that, unless it gets too hot.
Because they believe everything they do is so self-righteous.
Yeah, and then it only goes in the oven just long enough to put a brown on it.
But sources at the bank, the largest and second largest in the U.S.
Yeah, they had one of those will work.
Stem from the controversy surrounding Trump's actions that day and threats from
Gary Burney has a countertop mixer. I don't know if it's the Hobart or KitchenAid or which one it is. But you don't know how to use it.
Institutions from doing business with individuals and companies that present a reputational risk. There was no part
especially making custards and stuff like that.
Used to try and damage
cakes. Certain cakes, you have to mix them a certain way or they don't come out right. Especially pound cake, sponge cake.
The currency, for God's sake. The FDIC and the
you actually split the ingredients in half. You mix a little first, and then you add the other. And you have to beat it for a certain amount, then on high a little bit. And you gotta pour it and get it right in the oven because it's leavened with baking soda and baking powder. Yeah, once you start whipping them eggs, they're gonna come to whatever temperature it's being. Yeah, it'll come to room temperature definitely.
He sicked the Internal Revenue Service against them.
But that's like if you're running a grill and you're doing eggs to order.
And not just his Republican opponents, but his Democratic.
Yeah, if they're at room temperature, they cook better.
He unleashed the IRS and the Treasury Department against
the heat transfer.
The self-made billionaire.
That's why you don't. Like the fair over there, them fuckers are serving, they had hamburgers. They're using frozen hamburgers. Worst fucking thing you can do.
And they unleashed an investigation.
Throw a fucking frozen hamburger patty on a grill.
The commissioner of the IRS was reporting directly to Morgenthau, his boss at the Treasury Department, and to the president, Franklin Roosevelt. Morgenthau told FDR that the commissioner can't find anything on Mellon. On Andrew Mellon. The guy's as clean as they come. You know what Franklin Roosevelt did? If you read that book, you did. He told him, go back and find something, anything.
I'm hungry.
Sound like Barack Obama going after Donald Trump? I mean, the fact is that these Democrats do these things. So they came up with phony tax issues. So phony that a judge involved in the case essentially told the government these are phony. But they refused to relent. They chased him down for 10 years. And finally paid some ransom, effectively, some outrageous sum. He had to plead guilty to some kind of tax fraud.
Cottage cheese.
As a criminal trial matter, but just had to accept it. And in fact, Morgenthau would state later that FDR wanted him in prison. Wanted him in prison. But he wasn't the only one that FDR targeted. He targeted the owner of the Philadelphia Inquirer, Annenberg. His name was Mo Annenberg. Because back then, Philadelphia was, believe it or not, a Republican city, and this was a Republican-supporting newspaper. And so we unleashed the IRS against Annenberg and the Philadelphia Inquirer. What do you think of that? liberals, Democrats, forcing him to pay an enormous sum of money. He may even go to prison for a short period of time. And then he changed his editorial content to some extent to be much more supportive of the New Deal. See how that works? FDR would use the IRS. FDR would use the FBI. You know who else used the IRS? John Kennedy. Ben Bradley. Ben Bradley received information leaked from the Internal Revenue Service through the president, then John Kennedy, about John Paul Getty, who basically supported Republicans, about conservative groups. Bradley at that point worked.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. John Paul Getty. That's a name.
Oh, yeah. So this stuff going after Trump is unbelievable, and we need to get to the bottom of this. This is not a diversion. This is a core issue of republicanism, of how a government should not function. Lyndon Johnson made John Kennedy look like a choir boy. Used the IRS, the FBI, and the CIA. Now you notice Richard Nixon had to resign because he tried to cover up what some of his people were doing in Watergate. But what Richard Nixon did doesn't even come close to what FDR did, or John Kennedy did, or Lyndon Johnson did. And the Democrats knew it. Ben Bradley knew it. Being as tight as he was to John Kennedy, they all knew it, but it didn't matter. Because Nixon didn't have many friends in Washington, so it didn't matter. The way they've treated Donald Trump, they're back, the crooks, the criminals, in the Democrat Party, in the media. They've gotten away with this before. Again, this is why Trump is so historic and iconic. He has fought against them and got elected twice to their great disbelief. Now, in the weeks and months ahead, I'm going to be talking about this midterm election, how crucial it is that we really get poised for this thing. Because if we lose the midterm election, we're going to lose every piece of this momentum that's going on right now. We will be bogged down in subpoenas and investigations. These people are evil. They don't care what and who they destroy, including the country. So we are going to be focused. This is what we do here on all the platforms. And as a prelude to this, this is why this book on power, to me, is so important. So we are ready. So we know how to confront this. So we know how to talk about this, about the good kind of power and their kind of power. Again, I call these people authoritarian Democrats because they don't really believe in democracy or republicanism or constitutionalism. And I think it's so crucially important that as many people as possible read this. Look, if you want to buy one copy and share it with 10 people, that's fine by me. I mean, I know people who buy the audio and then they'll play it over the weekend for 10 or 12 people. That's fine by me too. Go for it. But we need to make the case. People need to be confident in how to make the case. We're going to have to persuade our fellow citizens about what's going on here. This is why they're so furious about Texas and gerrymandering. They've gerrymandered the hell out of this country. Somehow there was a mathematical mistake, quote unquote, with the Census Bureau. So they got 5 more seats. They'll do whatever they can, and they have done everything they can. And so finally, you have the governor of Texas. This guy's fantastic, Abbott, who's pushing back. And you know what? Governor DeSantis just taking another look. I think I heard or read somewhere at the congressional districts in Florida. So if California wants to play more games, they don't have a lot of room. New York wants to play more games. They don't have a lot of room. Illinois has no room left. I mean, Massachusetts has no Republicans in the House, so they have no room. Maryland has 1 Republican in the House. They have no room, but Florida has room. Texas has room, and some of the other Republican states have room to gerrymander in a way where they would basically act like Democrats. I'll be right back.
Mark Levin.
News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news.
This is the story breaking right now.
Fox One is coming soon, which means soon you can be there live for all the biggest moments. And witness history as it's made.
It's not about me. It's about what this human spaceflight program is about. It's our national goals.
Get all of your favorite news and entertainment with a side of
I think I may have peed a little.
all in one app, streaming live on August the 21st. Fox One.
Hey, 20 would you bid 30, 30 would you bid 40. That's the sound you're going to hear at the next Brostek auction. Hi, I'm Bernie Brostek of Brostek's Real Estate Auction Company of Baldwinsville, New York, and I have 40 years of proven experience in selling antiques, businesses, estates, households, residential and commercial and waterfront real estate. Call me at 678-2000 for a free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can receive top cash price for your real estate and personal property in one day the Brostek auction way. And it's sold.
We're Paint Care, and we're all about keeping it simple. We make recycling leftover paint easy.
Yeah, you got to whip them egg whites to get it to become meringue. It's got to be whipped fast.
Reducing waste. 1, buy only what you need. 2, use up what you already
What I haven't made in quite a while is a good pot roast.
Visit paintcare.org/3 simple rules to learn more, or find a paint drop-off site near you.
It's the $100,000 lucky draw at Mohawk Casino. Are you ready to make a match and win big? From July 1st through August 23rd, earn your weekly quick pick number every Monday or Tuesday when you earn just 100 points. Then come back for Saturday night drawings July 12th, 26th, and August 9th and 23rd for your shot at up to $100,000 cash. Match all 6 numbers to win the grand prize or win slot play starting with just one match. It's the $100,000 lucky draw.
I'm waiting for my dinner to
Mohawk
heat up.
Casino Resort, your everyday escape.
The new pediatric team at Community Health Center of the North Country
I'm having a
understands
treat.
Your kids are the most important things in your life, and each one of them is unique in their own way. This means care needs to be
Squirrels are mad
personalized
I
for
didn't
each
put
son
any
or daughter
fucking
you bring through
peanuts
the
out
doors at our Ogdensburg Health Center. Dr. Sunny Patel, accepting new patients now and providing that personalized pediatric care for every stage of your child's life. Visit chcnorthcountry.org for more information.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit information kit. 800-761-0000. That's 800-761-0000. Paid for by Wesley Financial Group. Most people have no idea there's an invisible gap in their home's protection. This invisible threat is house stealing. Con artists pick a house. They transfer the deed of this house into their name by obtaining the forms, using the fake IDs, and filing the paperwork with proper authorities. Now they own the home. Protect your home from this invisible gap. Check on your home's title right now at HomeTitleLock.com. Be sure to use promo code RADIO, and they will send you a complete title scan of your home's title. And your first 30 days of triple lock title protection is free. HomeTitleLock.com. Making sense of your world.
I agree with everything you're saying.
News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
My heart just breaks for what's going on.
Making sense of the news. Breaking news and the inside story on 105.9 WMAL. Making sense of the news.
If this one list did not show up on Christian's email here. See something. Want to try it again? Okay, I'm looking for the call list, America. Let's see if we can find it. Because it seems to have disappeared. And I want to talk to you folks. Let's try this one. All right, let's try this. Let's see if this one works. Laura, Fairfax Station, Virginia, WMAL. How are you, ma'am?
Good, thank you. Thanks, Mark, for taking my call.
Thank you.
My brother lives in Reston Town Center, so we were really looking forward to going to your book signing. Unfortunately, there was a death in the family, so we'll be out of town. But
I'm sorry.
No problem. But I'm calling really because when we were looking into going to the book signing, the Barnes and Noble site says you need an advance ticket to even get in line. So I didn't know if I didn't hear that mentioned on your show. So I didn't want. I want to see if just make people aware because.
No, people can show up and get a ticket. That's what they need.
Oh.
What they're trying to do is organize it in a way where the line isn't massive and people can come at different times, so they know what they're doing.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't hear it mentioned, so I thought, we need a ticket.
Well, that's why, because it really doesn't matter.
Okay. Oh,
So you
okay.
can order a ticket online, or you can go there and get a ticket. Either way.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
All right. I'm sorry about the death in your family, man. You take care of yourself. Jenny, Chicago, Illinois, the great WLS. How are you?
Great. Hi, Mark.
Hello.
I wanted to share. You started the show mentioning how often the Democrats and the leftists mention Nazi this, Nazi that, calling conservative Nazis the president Nazis. And I wanted to mention to you that my husband's a veteran. He receives his care at a VA hospital in the area. And there was in the waiting room, the Waltons happened to be on. And John Boy, who's a character in the show, was in his university class. And he happened to mention something in his university class about Nazis and questioning the Nazis. And I had just reacted, it just came out of me like, oh, Nazis, Nazis, Nazis. That's all we hear about all day long. And
Well, here's the thing. I don't mind talking about the Nazis.
Khabib and McGregor, and it looks really nasty. You won't believe what was captured at the last minute of the fight. While Khabib was beating McGregor up, he kept repeating one phrase.
To character assassinate like Donald Trump or We the People. That's my problem. If people want to learn about it, that's fine. Go ahead. But my problem is they dumb it down. They really do a horrible sin in the people who died during the Holocaust at the hands of the Nazis and Hitler. When they talk about they don't like this gerrymandering, so it's the Holocaust. It's just sick.
I wholeheartedly agree with you. An employee came out and gave me the remote for the TV and said I could turn on whatever I wanted. So
So you turned on Fox. That drove them nuts.
Yes. I want to congratulate you on the success of your new book on power. That's wonderful. And I wanted to mention to you in Chicago, unfortunately, the Democrats have their own version of book banning. I know the Republicans are accused a lot of book banning, but the Democrats have their own sneaky version where the library just won't even acquire the book. Not only your book, but Dan Bongino's book, Dan Giroir's book, Kelly Abner's book, Todd Coffey's book. There's so many conservatives that I can't even get the book from the library. So that's the Democrat version of
Well, you're right. My books are rarely in the libraries. I mean, sometimes they're rarely.
Their American Marxism book was prominently displayed in our hometown library because it was categorized with all the other Marxist books.
So they didn't realize what was coming. They didn't realize it probably.
Exactly. So your book stands out like a bright beacon on that shelf. Thank you so much.
All right. You sound like a lovely lady. Thank you very much, Jenny. Let's keep going. Colleen, New Mexico. XM Satellite. Colleen, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. But I'm going to be kind of windy on this because religious suicide and homicide are psychological sicknesses that are classified as warfare. And what the Muslim people need to do is rewrite the Quran for America and not.
Well, that's people don't rewrite the Quran or the Bible or the Torah or anything of the sort. So appreciate your call. But that's not going to happen.
This was Khabib's first and only true
Look, the
loss in the
problem
UFC.
are the Islamist terrorists. You know, when I go into a bank, the The assistant manager at my bank is Muslim. He's from Pakistan, and he's a fantastic individual. When I have some of the Uber drivers that I talk to, some of them are Muslim. They are fantastic individuals. We have our friend Zudi Jasser and others on the program, Muslim. They are fantastic individuals. So I think the problem is you have this extremist element, this Islamist element, and they're slaughtering other Muslims, as well as Jews and Christians or anybody else that they think is in the way. And so that's my focus.
After its easy meal,
that's where my
the
head is.
Komodo dragon continued to hunt.
And I think it's the right focus.
Came across a bat hanging
because these people are killers. They have a bloodlust, and so are the Marxists, by the way.
It was covered in
They do
dangerous
too.
bacteria and believed no predator
That's
would
why I
dare
think
touch it. But the Komodo dragon
they
didn't
work
care
together.
what
You know,
it grabbed the bat in an instant.
we have at the alligator
flapping its wings and
Alcatraz,
covering the dragon's face in a desperate attempt to suck
we
it.
have
But the
illegal
Komodo dragon
aliens
violently
are
shook its
chanting
head,
freedom in
slamming the
Spanish,
bat until it passed out and swallowed it.
according to Anna
Big mistake.
Ishmanani,
That
or
bat was
whatever,
carrying
Florida
far
State
more
Representative
bacteria than
Democrat, of
expected.
course. Cut
Not
7,
long
go.
after,
And then we were able to gaze into one of the full tents for about 30 seconds. And this was 8 cages with 32 men per cage in one tent, 3 toilets per cage. They're very tight. And of course, when they opened the doors, we were met with security that wouldn't let us pass them. But all the men started chanting,
You know,
"Freedom
ladies
in
and
Spanish."
gentlemen, you know what annoys me about this moron?
surged through its body. The Komodo
There were
dragon
any
instantly let go.
inhumane conditions.
Turns
Some
out
judge
the
would deal
heel
with it.
still held a residual
She didn't
charge.
mention how big the cages
Frustrated
are.
but determined,
And I could go
dragon
on
waited
and on
for the
and on.
electricity to wear
I'm so
off.
sick and
When
tired of
things
these
finally
liberal
settled, it went in
Democrats
again. This
who
time,
just
no shock.
bend over
Dragon
backwards to
swallowed
try and
it.
accommodate the people they
Seconds
brought in
later,
here illegally
its whole body
because they view them as future
The heel
constituents.
then
It's
released a
outrageous.
surge
I'll
of
be right back.
electricity from inside the Komodo dragon's
Folks,
stomach.
we're living in a time when America's
Dragon
most
black,
cherished values are being challenged. Values like faith, family, and freedom. And that's why I support AMAC, the Association of Mature American Citizens. AMAC is the choice for Americans who care deeply about preserving the principles that have guided this nation for generations. As a member of the Association of Mature American Citizens, you'll receive access to fantastic benefits and discounts on travel, insurance, prescription services, as well as exclusive member-only tools and resources. And one of my personal favorites, the AMAC magazine, packed with meaningful content, insightful interviews, and updates you won't find anywhere else. Right now, you can try for as little as $1.20 a month. Hello, with a 5-year membership. That's an incredible value. So don't wait. Go to amac.us/review. That's amac.us/review. Stay within values we hold dear to ensure for future generations. That's amac.us/review. $6,000
Fucker. They're advertising Akwesasne, Mohawk. I got me a snack. I'm gonna eat real quick.
Someone asked me the other day that the priest wasn't allowed to image a mass. Wrong. They got the records there. They show me records. Clergy had been allowed on there. And I walked through the medical facility there. Not one person was in the trauma unit at all. I talked to the head medical person. Shared with me, what they're getting. Some people, stomach ache or nothing serious has happened there. And if something serious is happening, they got a helicopter right there to take people to the nearest trauma center. So what I saw was a well-run facility. And the reason I went down there is because I get asked these questions all the time about the terrible, terrible alligator Alcatraz. I went down there, and what I found out is there's a lot of fake stories out there about medical attention, about religious freedom and having clergy there. I went down there. I looked at it. I looked at the place. So it's simply a false story.
See how they lie? See how they lie? Speaking of liars, Zoran Mondani on Sunday, cut 10, go.
This is a dark moment to be a stranger in our city, to be a stranger in our country. An authoritarian government in Washington, D.C. is dispatching masked agents to abduct immigrants from our streets. That is not justice. It is cruelty.
This guy is such an a-hole. I mean, seriously. So you have illegal aliens, masked agents. These guys are masked because there's enormous money behind these radical left-wing front groups, these ethnic front groups, trying to intimidate and threaten these ICE agents so they wear masks to protect themselves and their families. Abducting people off the street. They're removing them. Half of them have overstayed their visas. Did you know that? Over 50% of them have overstayed their visas. They were supposed to leave and they wouldn't leave. Yet another big percentage who already have removal orders who won't leave. And this dumbass won't even mention any of that. Says this isn't just. It's cruelty and it's criminal to enforce the immigration laws. And this is what you're going to get in New York. you're going to have criminal illegal aliens. I mean, criminal beyond the fact that they're illegal, roaming your streets. The cops aren't going to be able to do anything if there's any cops left. Your taxes are going to go through the roof so you can pay to redistribute wealth and pay for illegal aliens and welfare for other people. That's what the hardworking New Yorkers are going to have to face. If you don't organize and fight this and prevent this guy from becoming mayor. He's unhinged. He's a head case. Listen to Kristi Noem on Fox and Friends today dealing with this Mamdani. Let me tell you something. She's very good. I don't know her. I mean, I've interviewed her, but she's very smart. Cut 11, go.
I can't even imagine how the people of New York City feel listening to that, knowing that if he were elected as mayor of New York, that they would have to continue to live with the dangerous criminals that are on their streets terrorizing that city right now. We've done so much work there as ICE officers and federal law enforcement officers getting dangerous criminals off the streets of New York. Literally hundreds and hundreds of them have been removed already in New York City because of President Trump's leadership. We need to continue to do that work, and we need a mayor that will work with us and have our backs when we're out there making sure we're going after those individuals. So if he were elected, New York City would be a train wreck, and those poor families would have nowhere to go for help.
No question about it. Now, this Elisa Slotnick I mentioned in the first hour is proving herself truly to be a self-hating Jew. She goes out of her way. She opposes support for Israel, one of 28 Democrats or so, more than half, who voted to cut off all support for Israel. She's Jewish. She ran as a moderate, but she's decided to throw in with the Islamists and the Marxists. And she does it again. She's on MSNBC yesterday, and she calls Mamdani a new generation of leadership. Yeah, a new generation of leadership. Old generation of leadership for communist regimes, but new for us. Cut 12, go.
Yeah, I've said very openly that I never would be called an expert on New York City politics.
Actually, you'd never be called an expert on anything. You're a moron. These people lie to get elected. They just lie through their teeth. And there she is. She's moved hard left. Go ahead.
Messages were like a blinking red light. How can you miss them? People are still extremely focused on the cost of living and how they can't get ahead. Still,
So let's vote for a Marxist Islamist Jew hater, huh? That'll fix everything. That'll make it affordable, huh? Now, to be honest, New York City was never quote unquote affordable. It's always been a very expensive city. That's why many of the people who work there don't necessarily live there. You know what you do when a city's expensive? You move. That's what you do. Because they typically are one-party cities, Democrats. And Democrats do what? Every damn one of them. They raise taxes, they impose regulations, they kill you on zoning, they put in things in place that are intended to help welfare recipients, illegal aliens, so the middle class have a hell of a time dealing with it, regardless of your race. But they have an idea. Let's elect a Marxist Islamist Jew hater. That'll fix it. So says this self-hating Jew. It's a new generation America. Everybody's focused on the cost of living. Therefore, let's embrace economic socialism. We know that'll work. Go ahead.
And then number two, they want that new generation of leadership.
New generation of leadership. Wow. Well, that must be it. A young Marxist, not an old one. It's a new generation of leadership. There she is, the so-called moderate. It's like this clown running for governor in Virginia, Stamberg or something like that. She's another one that has either CIA or military background, and then it's assumed that she's a moderate. She was quite left-wing as a congressperson, and she will be quite left-wing as a governor. She's a phony, a fraud, and a fake. Meanwhile, with a black woman running for governor, she would be the first black woman ever elected as governor of Virginia, ever. But because she's not a left-wing Democrat, the left-wing Democrats don't say, let's vote for the first black woman to be governor. In fact, they attack her viciously. And she's a great lady. Winsome Sears is her name. Fantastic lady. Patriot. Smart. Can't have that. No, we're gonna elect a white liberal who pretends to be a moderate. Then when she becomes governor, God forbid, she'll kill the state like all liberals do. Now, Paul Begala has a warning. Now, this guy's a punk, don't get me wrong. He's a punk. Rush called him Farhead because, well, it's Farhead. But he's a warning out there, and I'm playing this for you because it's a warning that might turn out to be correct if we're not careful. If we're not careful. It's not a prediction. It's a warning. He's on the Constipated News Network. Cut 13, go.
Remember last week there was a terrible earthquake off the coast of Russia? And it took a long, long time before tsunami waves hit. Fortunately, I don't think anybody was hurt. This is an earthquake. This is coming. The Republicans are looking at a wave election against them. This is what happened the last time. 2017, they cut taxes for the rich and tried to cut Obamacare, to end Obamacare, and they failed. They lost 41 House seats in the next election. This combination, this bill, where they cut taxes for the rich, exploded the debt.
Okay, shut up, Squirt. Shut up, Squirt. One of the biggest liars ever, which, of course, is why he's on the Constipated News Network. Tax cuts for billionaires explodes the debt. Isn't it amazing that the Marxists all of a sudden are concerned about the debt? Now, when Joe Biden, or whomever it was, massively increased spending by multiple trillions of dollars, calling it the Inflation Reduction Act, by putting all that paper into the economy and creating inflation, which was really for climate change, which in turn was really for lining the pockets of left-wing businessmen and left-wing think tanks and left-wing front groups. So much money they didn't know what to do with it. Now they're worried about the debt. They didn't have a growth agenda, an economic growth agenda like Reagan did, or like Trump does with his bill. It's an economic growth package. That's what it is. But I would ask the Democrats, what do you want them to cut? What do you want them to cut? Tell us. What programs do you want Donald Trump to cut? When this was going on several months ago, and I had the Speaker of the House on, Mike Johnson, and I asked, have the Democrats proposed any budget to you? He said, not one. So what do you want to cut? Tell us. You want to cut? You talk about $4 trillion, $4.5 trillion. Okay. What do you want to cut? You say not Social Security, not Medicare, only discretionary spending. Okay. You know what that is? You're down to 20% of the budget. All the rest of it's off the table. So that 20%, what do you want to cut? Food stamps? Head Start? Just tell us. What do you want to cut? Why do the Republicans always have to come up with the cuts? Why don't the Democrats come up with the cuts? Give us a list of $4.5 trillion in cuts. They won't. Because when Elon Musk and Doge were trying to cut spending in the federal government significantly, guess who tried to block them and attack them? That's right, the Democrats. So it's either cut or don't cut, and they're for both. Cut, but don't cut. Oh, okay. That's workable. Cut, but don't cut. But whatever you do, raise taxes. And if you cut taxes, say they're for the billionaires. I don't know how many billionaires wait tables. How many billionaires wash cars and wash windows? I'm just curious. It's capped at $25,000 in tips. If you're a billionaire by definition, you know what that is? That's not even chump change. That's not even mustard money. It's nothing. So what are they talking about? Exactly which tax cut was identified for billionaires? None. I've asked this for months. How come a reporter doesn't ask one of these nitwits? Which tax cut are you talking about? The across-the-board tax cuts? That's not tax cuts for billionaires. But hey, what do I know? By the way, Stephen A. Smith asked me to go on his program. I think it's Monday, Mr. Producer. Yeah, I said, okay. It'll be fun. As long as he doesn't ask me too much about, sports. I know enough to get by. I know what teams I like. But man, I can't wait to get into the other stuff. That's what he wants to do. And Stephen A., check out my book, So we can talk about that a little bit too, as you well know. Let's continue, shall we? How many times have you told somebody, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? Makes a lot of sense, except when it comes to a cell phone. Why? Because the technology changes, the battery life fades over time, the processor can't keep up. You probably dropped it 25 times, perhaps even in the sink. And fortunately, thanks to Pure Talk, your cell phone is something you can replace easily. Cell phones are very expensive, are they not? So when you switch to Pure Talk this month, they're going to give you a Samsung Galaxy A36 for free. Hello, for free. Hello, with a $35 qualifying plan, a $35 qualifying plan. So for just $35 a month for talk, text, data, and the best. And a free Samsung phone, a scratch-resistant Gorilla Glass, and a battery that lasts all day long. Wow. That's great. This is Pure Talk. We love our friends at Pure Talk. All on America's most dependable 5G network. Look, supporting companies like Pure Talk, patriotic, started by a veteran, based in America, it's a good thing. You win by cutting your cell phone bill in half. They win by hiring more Americans. And they also help veterans. It was started, as I said, by a veteran. So make the switch in as little as 10 minutes. This is the kind of company you want to do business with. Number one, the big three rip you off, so they can cut your bill in half. Number two, they're a patriotic company started by a veteran. And number three, the big three, AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile don't give a crap about it. So call American Financing today, 888-900-1828, 888-900-1828, 888-900-1828. Now, you've heard me talk about them, but some of you haven't switched yet. Now's the time to jump in, or you could visit AmericanFinancing.net.
NMLS 182334, NMLSConsumerAccess.org.
I shall return.
Mark Lopez. News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news. In the mood for a girls' night? Mohawk Casino Resort. But if you're feeling like a candlelit couples date, well, Mohawk Casino Resort. But when you just want the thrill of winning a chunk of change, you guessed it, the everyday escape, Akwesasne Mohawk Casino Resort.
Akwesasne. See how they target you? You can't hide your digital footprint.
Richard won $12,128, and Valerie won a whopping $26,488.
You know a safe-ish home security solution when you see one. The stuff that kind of seems like it works, but doesn't. The key under your
Fucker over there. What did I do with that motherfucker? There. Yeah. They all petered out. They're waiting for me to go off air. It's been a long day. Wiggin got pounded into the ground today. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He didn't really even talk about him too much.
I was cornered. Sweat gathered above my furrowed brow, and my mind was racing. I wondered who would be left standing when the droplets fell, me or the cloud sink. Drain cleaner and pipe snake clenched in my weary fist, I stood toward the sink, and then wait, why am I
Yeah, I'm I mean, I took a couple of siestas today, but not, only half hours. So I went for a walk once today. I was going to go again, never did. Yeah, Steve actually gave me a ride. And he brought me another jar of pop. So I got 2 jars of pop. And you probably got work in the morning, don't you, Rocky?
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're a different kind of wireless company, dedicated to serving people 50 and up, like me. Because let's face it, our needs are different. Big wireless unlimited plans are designed for 20-somethings, not us. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on one thing, bringing you affordable, reliable rate plans that suit your needs, not ours. How do we do that? We start by using the same
DA's mad at me. I timed him out in Zennies. His first post. The same bums and broads. And he thinks he's part of the Rat Pack. I don't know which one of them. He thinks he's Frank Sinatra or what the fuck his problem is.
And forget trying to chat with robots. You'll get 100% US-based award-winning customer service when you need help. Come find out how wireless should be and join the millions who've made the switch.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto paying eagerly. See site for additional facts.
Looks, John, smarts. It all adds up to the Mark Levin Radio Show.
WMAL's Vince Colonnades, weekdays at noon on 105.9 WMAL. Making sense.
Wow, there's Bud No Balls right there in Vegas. Does Billy hate Jaro? At this point, yes, I do. Right now, I hate you, Tom Carlisle. I hate you, you fucking little prick.
So if you're feeling stretched by everyday
Yeah.
experiences, especially those days,
Tried to blow smoke up my ass, boy. You fucking think you're clever, you and your little friends.
you need to call our friends at American
Now look at Bud's fucking sucking your dick. Yeah, he showed up at Zenny's today. Fucking, I didn't ask Zenny to do anything. I blocked him for a couple of minutes. I didn't want to see him. Then I come back. He didn't want to respond to me.
salary-based market consult for helping homeowners just like you in this audience restructure their loans.
Motherfucker calling himself OG. You're no OG. Fucking idiot.
That's like a $10,000 raise. It's fast. It's simple. You could save your budget this summer. So call American Financing today. 888-900-1828. 888-900-1828. 888-900-1828. Or visit AmericanFinancing.net.
NMLS 182334. NMLSConsumerAccess.org.
Okay. Let's slip in a few quotes. Don't forget, grab your copy of the #1 New York Times bestseller I set up as a draft. It's the #1 New York Times bestseller on top. So don't forget about our book signing.
Zenny, the woman from England. King Rob.
Visit, spend a little time, say hello, and sign your books there.
She's friends with
It's a brand new Barnes & Noble, Reston.
Wolfie. I met her at Doug's chat. Or no.
Check it out again, Reston, Virginia, 10 a.m.
I met Doug through her.
Let's take a call. Ken Waterbury, Connecticut.
Forget how we met.
Satellite. Ken, how are you, sir?
Been a long time.
How are you, sir? I'm good, and you too. Thank you.
Hey, Mark, really quick, and I know you're short.
No, the OG stands.
And the majority of my family is military, fire, and police. A big chunk of my family is New York City, primarily Queens, Brooklyn, and some in Manhattan. And this is not a joke. New York voters need to really wake up because they are all telling you they got time in the job. A good chunk of it. If this candidate gets elected, they are already looking to transfer to Florida and Tennessee, and they're going to, if that's the thing of hiring, they become a red tech. You understand? They are not qualified to make decisions for the booth because they're over 1,000 short in NYPD. Over 1,000 short. Guys are getting far down.
calling out these liberal cities because they failed. No, except I typed those are made for military and other types of organizations. And really quick, I wish I had a chance to go to Virginia to go meet you and get a book signing, but I'm working actually a double that day. And I'll be honest with you, Mark, I'm not gonna lie to you. The odds of me traveling down there would be enough, but I would have loved to have a book.
Well, Ken, let me say this. Thank you for 26 years. That is wonderful. We have a lot of cops in our family, and a lot of them moved past due to their age and so forth. But don't hang up. Let's get Ken's full name, his address. Let's get him a signed book. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless you. Thank you for being here. Let's do it again tomorrow. We salute our armed forces, police officers, firefighters, emergency personnel.
It was a TV series. What's his name played in it? Equalizer. That's what EQ means to me, equalizer. There was a show on in the 80s. I can't think of the guy's name. I'm not sure if he was British or what he was. I used to watch it. That was a good show. Rockford Files was the best, though. I may have posted at Rocky that a long time ago. I'm not gonna say though, because I've trolled everybody. Say equalizer. I may have one time put gay overtones on those two letters, EQ. But what happened in Fox 46 made EQ my friend. I respect the guy. Yes, you could actually, if you know the name of a ship, you could actually find out if a person was on that ship. They have a list of names. It's called a charter. Ship's charter. That's right. Welcome, Rocky. You know, Wiggin doesn't afford us the same courtesy. Very disingenuous of the guy. Oh, I fucking hate that. There's some fucking weird fucking people. I tell you what. There's some fucking strange motherfuckers. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I almost went there today to Walmart. I need a couple things. We'll watch a fight while I listen to this music. Cain Velasquez versus Junior Dos Santos. I haven't asked for Gotti tonight. I'm watching a fight, Vicky. Listening to the music. Won't be long. I'm going to be signing off. Round 3. Wow. Round 4. Wow. Round 5. Time is it? Oh. All right. I want to thank everybody for coming. I'm going to take off. Better time to run a panel. Maybe somebody wants to go backstage. Maybe not. Been a long day. I sat in Zenny's chat all day today. had things to do and I put it off because she's live and we were doing what we were doing over there. Yeah. You're welcome, Rocky. So I'm going to take a break. That's not bad. 3 hours, 28 minutes. I'll see everybody on the flip side.